It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
This is real good. This is real good. The freaking song's over. I'm over here off camera, but you can hear me. I'm putting a new shirt on. Guys, I am off to a pretty interesting start tonight. Oh, my goodness. All right, here I am. Sorry I'm late. I was busy doing some stuff. I'm really sorry, guys. This whole independent comic thing makes me a very busy boy. Let's bring in our... one time I insulted him and called him a guest instead of a co-host. I won't do that again. Here he is. Add to the stage. Jericho Green, how you doing? You were on time. I was very late.
Yep. It's all good. You know, shit happens. It's life. What are you going to do?
Well, yeah, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con is just about the busiest time of the year for me. It was an absolute victory. It was absolutely, let me say absolutely 100 times. It was absolutely amazing, absolutely exhausting. The best Comic-Con I've ever had. Really, we launched Imperium. We'll get into Imperium. We launched it on my 47th birthday, which was like last Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that. And I don't know. It was a great time. I'm exhausted. I didn't get a lot of great sleep. That's another thing. So that was awesome, I guess. How have you been? Because I'm a little out of sorts right now. I got to calm down.
I've been good. My son, he started playing tackle football. So that's pretty cool. He likes it. Good. He likes the contact, so that's good. They have a little scrimmage coming up next week against the crosstown rivals.
Ooh.
So that's going to be good. It'll be the...
is it like Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do or whatever it is?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, except not a lot of fighting in public, which it's funny. The police are never present for. Like, these kids are fighting in the mall. They're fighting in the streets. They're fighting at the pool.
It is a weird show.
I want to go there where there's no police, but everything works out. But no, he's doing football, but he just started that. So,
right.
You know, the dedication that comes along with it as a mom and dad. So, you know, it's cool. work. The flow of content is good. A lot of shit going on in the world. So yeah.
Okay. Well, Comic-Con for me, booth 1705. See, I didn't even change my background image, guys. This is embarrassing. So join me last week at the San Diego Comic-Con, guys. If you're going to Comic-Con last week, join me there, booth 1705.
Be there.
If you're going to time travel to last week, I'll be there. I promise.
Yeah, if you have the ability to time travel, pick last week.
Yeah. If you have the ability to time travel, don't go to Comic-Con. Go do something that'll make you a trillionaire, please.
Go back to booth 1705.
Yeah, go buy Apple stock in 1978, please. Microsoft stock.
When they were giving away like pamphlets. Here you go.
Phone books of it, Go buy some Tesla stock about 10 years ago. It was $1. I have Tesla stock and I'm watching it go.
One of the things I've always said, what would you invest in, if you could go back? One of the things I would do is buy all of the NFLteam.coms and get them all. Or you actually wouldn't have to buy them. Just, get the domain name, make your website, and then they'd have to buy them from you. I do stuff like that, like get business websites and then charge them, a shit ton of money to buy their domain name back. And yeah, stocks, YouTube, Google, all that stuff, Apple. Anything really, if you go back far enough, it was pretty damn cheap. So just buy all that shit and just come back like Biff Tannen in Back to the Future 2. Just be a tyrant at the top of a hotel or top of a casino hotel.
And get Marty McFly's mom's those fake cans,
Yeah, there'd just be a lot of bathrobes, a lot of silk bathrobes, stuff like that. Cigars.
Why do they call boobs cans? I don't really like that. I don't think that's it doesn't work for me.
There's got to be a reason, though.
But cans is not sexy. That's not a sexy word. That's stupid. She's got great cans.
Yeah, sweet cans, see? Yeah. Yeah, see? Look at the set of those cans, see? Yeah. I don't know. I'd love to know the origin of cans, but yeah, there are definitely more accurate.
What about gams for legs?
I feel I could gams. That makes sense because there's a gam isn't another thing. Like hand me that gam. There's no other cans.
Yeah,
that means something else too. But gams, I'm down for that.
Got the gams.
Yeah, some sweet gams. So you can take it down to the soda fountain. See, yeah.
No. Take it to the soda jerk.
Take it to the soda jerk, then I get a jerk. See, yeah.
Why is he called the soda jerk?
I
don't understand any of this shit. Dude.
Somebody old, get in the comments and tell us what this shit means.
See. Well, I guess.
I
think he's a soda jerk because he jerked the lever. I'm not even kidding. So,
but do you have to jerk it or you're just pulling it?
Like
soda puller.
Depends how much you pay.
Hey, what do you want to see me do over here? Huh? He's like spitting in his hand. Hey, you like that? Come here.
Would you call someone stupid like a soda jerk off?
Yeah, you're a soda
maybe that's
jerk
where that
off.
came from. Maybe that whole insult,
Man, those are fighting words, see? You call me a soda jerk off, see? Stick them out, put them out. I don't know. But they probably looked at our slang from like the 90s and shit. It was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'll say because I'm, part Mexican. I'm American, but I have Mexican heritage, I guess, culture.
So Mexican.
What's up with Mexicans still saying things are bomb all these years?
Is that like a Southern California thing?
Oh,
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, dude, those tacos were bomb, dude.
Oh, bomb. I thought you said bum. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, bomb? Yeah. Yeah, that's still around.
That's like British. It's British to say like you're bum.
Isn't it?
You're a bum looker. Were you looking at my bum? You bum looker, you.
Hey, nice bum. Nice bum, isn't it? Isn't it, yeah? Yeah, those are Brits. They got a weird little language over there.
We got to ask Matthew about this.
What?
Only he can tell us. I'm trying to guys, Comic-Con. Let's play a video of Comic-Con really quick. Just trying to bring that up. What up, fellas? 48 hours till football begins. 48 hours until the Raiders are disappointed yet again.
48 hours until the Raiders season starts to fall apart.
Till the Raiders just trip on their own shoelaces for 17 games.
And they like fall and step on
Can
a
you
rake.
believe the Raiders had like a top 10 pick or something? They took a running back. How high do you have to be to do that? I don't care who it is. It does.
Well, that's old Al Davis. Speed kills. He's all about the fast.
You can't do anything with any running back. Not Emmitt Smith if you don't have a line. You got to have a line. You could have Barry Sanders. If you don't have a line, it doesn't matter.
I mean, if you have Barry Sanders, you'll be all right. But that's like
look. Oh yeah, they won a lot in Detroit.
That'll never. But I'm saying his personal stats. Just think if they got him a line. Why the fuck didn't Detroit get Barry Sanders a line?
Why didn't he leave?
Yeah. Well, they had plenty of high draft picks because the shittiest team gets the best draft picks. So you could have had studs on that line. Imagine Barry Sanders running through the size holes that Emmitt Smith ran through.
Imagine if you will, Barry Sanders on the unstoppable Mike Shanahan Denver Broncos. Remember how Terrell Davis was 100 yards? He was good for a 100-yard run once a game. He set the NFL record for rushing touchdowns in a game. Like they were the ultimate running team with that sprint out, cutback, sprint out, cutback. Imagine Barry Sanders in that thing. Jeez.
Oh man, he'd still be running. He would have records like Jerry Rice that are just unattainable.
Right.
Even the guys who are great now would still have to play like another 10 years at the highest level, at the Pro Bowl level, to even sniff those records. That's what would have happened.
Diesel thinks Austin Janty, the running back from Boise State.
Yeah, that's right. Is that who they picked up?
They play like the rec league all-stars, Boise State. He got a bunch of yards playing Sacramento State.
That's who you guys got? It was Janty?
Austin Janty, who plays nobody.
Oh, snap.
Who couldn't make it to Texas A&M or Florida State or Notre Dame or any real college, dude.
Damn. Shots fired. It's like you guys are in the same division.
Diesel says he's disgusted by the hate Hulk Hogan. Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the Hulk Hogan character on the show's retired out of respect because as much fun as we had with Pasta Mania, we love Hulk Hogan. That's why we did that. We grew up in the 80s as little kids and grew up in the 90s as teenagers. We love Hulk Hogan. No irony, no joking, not making fun of him. It's not a backhanded blah, blah. Loved him. He's all-American. And if you got a problem with Hulk Hogan, you got a problem with yourself. Guy's awesome, dude. So, yeah. Can we watch this video, please? Let's do so. This is like a little Comic-Con 2025 wrap-up. I want to tell you how awesome everything was there, and then we'll continue the discourse. It was awesome. Debuted a new book. People loved it. New fans, old fans, new customers, new backers. We had that Saturday night party at my buddy's. He has a bunch of restaurants. You remember last year we had it, Jericho, the one. You've been to it, right? The kickoff party?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. We filled the place. Great food, great pizza. Everyone was there. My good buddies, Chris Gore, Alan Ing, and Gary Nerdrotic were there. All their fans were there. It was such an awesome time. And we sold out the party again because that's how I do it. Nice. Do it for you guys. The party's free to attend. You do have to go on Eventbrite to get a ticket, but it was just so awesome. It was just a really, really great time. Best Comic-Con I've ever had. You saw there in the booth, everyone wearing their Big Man Comics t-shirts. And those are my partners, the Webb family, who spawned the original idea that led me to write and create a whole universe about Empyrean here. They have this small, and no insult, small idea about Empyrean that they sent to me to make them a small comic for an attraction they had, a walkthrough attraction in Orlando. And I read it and I said, this isn't a 30-page story, dude. This is a sci-fi epic. This is going to replace Star Wars. So we finally launched this thing after working on it for like 2 years. There was a lot of waiting. We decided to wait to Comic-Con, even though we were done back in the spring. But Empyrean, Earth Illuminated. Guys, go to bigmancomics.com right now and get it. Let me show you what I have there really quick, Jericho, and we'll get back to the talking. But I suppose I could have this queued up. Check this out. And if you ordered in the first 2 days, I say check this out. I drag the screen on my thing and it's not up here. I'll wake up eventually, I swear.
Yeah, we finished it. My son and I finished it.
Okay, give us a review, an honest Jericho Green review.
It was great. The ending was great. The characters, story, the art, it was awesome. Like I said, man, my son, I can't give it any higher praise than that. My son wanted to go to bed early to read some of this book. So he was very disappointed that it ended. He's looking forward to the Unstoppable Tyrus. But this Empyrean was awesome, man. The story and how it ended was really cool. Well, I don't want to give any other away, but the ending was really cool. It was kind of the way things had to be, but you felt good about it. The bad guys were bad and the good guys were good. And as we know, from being fans of the show and being fans of action movies, that's where the best action movies come from, where action adventure, when the bad guys are bad, so that way, it almost makes the good guy even better because he's triumphing over such evil. But yeah, man, the artwork was awesome. The colors, I guess neon would be the description, like the laser beams there. There's a lot of cool shit in there. And like that scene right there where he's, the laser beams are flying around him. He was always cool. He was always
right.
And worry about it. I got it. And again, that's another sign of a good action adventure story when the good guy, not only is he good, but he's cool, he's calm, he's the respite.
Stoic and masculine.
Yeah, with all this crazy shit going on. And even though inside of his mind he might be going, shit, on the outside, what he's presenting to everybody else and what everybody else needs. They need him to be like that.
Right.
If you're imagine if something happened and your dad's going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Dude, like, we're dead because he's supposed to be the one and he's shitting his pants worse than me. So just, hitting all the points that you need in a great story. There's romance, there's everything. There's everything.
And you tell me if I'm lying here, if I'm wrong. And by the way, we made an awesome poster. Just some great character moments from the story there. And they're huge. They're 2 feet by 3 feet posters. I got a new printer here in San Diego for my merch stuff. My books are still printed by Jostens. That's back east. But the books themselves, they're printed by Jostens. But my posters and things like that, I get them printed here in San Diego. I got a guy that's so damn good. It's insane. But yeah, it's really fun, the book. You'll love it. You tell me, Jericho, if I'm wrong. It's appropriate for children.
Yeah, I read it to my 9-year-old. Everything. There's nothing I had to.
But it's not for children. Like, oh, you're an adult and you're bored to tears, right?
No, we were both excited to get back to it because we would read it at night before bed. So we were both looking forward, to bedtime to see what's next. And especially one of the times that I stopped, it was on a page where there's these big explosions. So he was like, oh, come on, one more. But I had to stand firm with bedtime. I was like, no, tomorrow. And I'll say this, I've said this on all your projects that I've had the pleasure of reading. Oh, and thanks for the shout out in there again. I caught that.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. But every one of your projects I've, read or whatever, had any teeny tiny, proofread something or anything. I've had the pleasure of experiencing your art in any way. I will say this about everything that comes out in the future. This is what people have been asking for. We see the garbage, we see the shit, and it's even worse when it's something that's already been established and it's already great and you guys just ruined it for nothing. We see all these things and we complain about them and we're like, man, I wish there was somebody out there to rival this, to combat this, but still give you that high level, that high quality product. It's not, it rivals and surpasses the big companies out there. It really does. So there's no drop off in quality of art, of story. And here it is. Here it is. You asked for it. You said you wanted it. You said you wanted something that is counter to that shit, here it is. So have at it.
I think this is a cool t-shirt.
That's really cool.
I painted that planet in Photoshop. I did. I think this is a very
awesome.
cool t-shirt.
I'm gonna get one of those for my son. He would love that.
Yeah.
That's like
I heard you wear that. My wife won't let me wear this shirt in front of girls at the beach.
Well, she's a smart lady.
She won't.
She knows.
She knows. She knows
learned.
I will not be responsible for what happens if I'm wearing this shirt in front of, young fit ladies at the beach.
Yeah, young fit ones. It doesn't work on the.
Yeah, doesn't seem to work on the people who hate Sydney Sweeney for selling blue jeans.
Yeah. It's like a dog whistle. Certain animals can't pick up the frequency.
Right.
Yeah, man. What is wrong? All right, we'll wait. Go ahead.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it, dude. Yeah. So, guys, everyone watching this right now, go bigmancomics.com. Empyrean Earth Illuminated Volume 1 is out. And crowdfunding. You got to trust me. You're giving me money to make something. Well, guess what? I took as much risk as I could up front, and I completed it. This is a real edition of it here. It exists. You will not worry that there will be years and years, and who knows, is it ever coming? Unfortunately, that happens in crowdfunding sometimes. It's not great. So you guys, money for a lot of people, it's tight and this and that. This is premium entertainment. You will love this when you get it. Make your day better. Make your life better. Make you smell better. You get a raise at work. This will improve your life in every vector possible. But in all seriousness, I take as much risk as I can up front so you guys can feel great about getting this book. It comes with my personal guarantee that you could read right there on that page. So it absolutely is a thrill to make this stuff, and I'm honored. So go get it right now, bigmancomics.com. Empyrean Earth Illuminated. Tyrus, I drew page 111 today. There are 125 pages, so we are cruising. That thing, I want to get it done at the end of November/December. So Tyrus will be coming, and our next two books are in the works about what I'm going to do next. So we talked a lot about that at Comic-Con. So thank you. Go get this book, guys.
Go.
Okay. So do you want to talk about Sydney Sweeney, or do you want to talk about Joey Spineless?
Well, ladies first.
Oh, okay. Let me run. You go ahead and talk about. I'll run to Twitter and grab a relevant post.
What the fuck happened?
Was
there
Sydney
was a
Sweeney?
time. This whole controversy around that. There was a time where beautiful women, beautiful people, but beautiful women even more, were celebrated. Like beauty, period, was celebrated. It was something some people wanted if they didn't have it. It was something you marveled at, because that's why it's special. Everybody's not beautiful. So when you see somebody who all the chromosomes and genetics lined up for, then you appreciate that. And when there's an ad or something like that, in this case, it's American Eagle jeans.
Right.
And it says, I can't remember her first name for some reason.
Sydney.
What is it? Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. She has good genes or great genes or something like that. And people are taking it to mean, because she's white. She's
white and blonde. This is Nazi eugenics. That's what they
ran. No, you dumbass. And you know what? If it were any other product, then maybe I'll give you a little more rope with that thin theory that you're working with. But they said she had great genes. She has great genes because it's a company that makes jeans.
It's a joke, guys. She's pretty, so that's genetics. And then, she has great genes because she bought their jeans.
Hey, come on. I could go ask my 9. I could go tell him that right now and be like, do you get it? He's like, yeah, I get it. It's because she's pretty and she bought her jeans.
He would say, can I have more moto meal, Dad?
Like, ooh, gotta get you looked at, son.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. That's called a beautiful woman. It's okay. Say it with me. That's called a beautiful woman. And they use these beautiful women to sell things to other women.
Wait.
Whoa.
When did they start using beauty in advertising? This has got to be new.
Gabe, I think a better question would be, when did they stop?
Right. 2013, the beginning of Obama's second term. You can book it.
This is how things used to be. Notice the cleavage
What?
at the top. They're
But
doing
Jericho,
that.
that means you're a degenerate pervert. If you, a heterosexual male with testosterone, like beautiful women, that means you're disgusting. It doesn't mean that's nature and totally normal.
Finding him a pervert. I don't. If that's what a pervert is, then that's what I am. This goes back to the beginning of man. Are you kidding me? Beautiful people sell stuff. That's why you can find an ad with a guy with a six-pack and that dick root. You know, that hip thing. They use people like that to sell you stuff because they're beautiful. It's been, and the reason they keep doing it is because it works. Pretty lady, clothes, money. Fit guy, handsome guy, product, money. I don't know.
What we've seen from the college educated liberal left, for the last 100 years, but now it's intensified in Obama's second term, 2013, is when woke exploded and really, really flowered, is that resentment. Left-wing people are these kind of left-wing people, not all, but these kind, the woke, they're ugly losers and they resent beautiful winners. And instead of fixing themselves, they see Tom Brady win the Super Bowl and they hope he breaks his leg. Instead of going, maybe I should lift weights and learn to throw a football. Instead of being inspired and aspiring to greatness, they want to tear everyone down to their level. So I saw a lot of videos, and I'm not going to post people criticizing and ranting about her jeans and Nazi dog whistles. And you can imagine what they looked like, the women who hate this advertising. You can imagine what they look like.
Not like her.
Well, they look like her if you reversed it. It was like her, but the opposite.
They look like her if she ate sodium and had a way worse childhood. That's what they look like. Right. This is beyond science. This is chemistry. This is how we work. This is our DNA. This is how we do things. This is how things are sold.
Well, frankly, it's how God made us, by the way. He made us to like beauty. He created beauty. It's not wrong. It's not wrong, and I'm tired of everyone trying to pretend it's wrong. It's not.
Yeah, it's all over the animal kingdom. That's why the males are usually like birds and stuff like that, or reptiles and insects. That's why the males are usually very colorful, and the women, look at peacocks. The males have the colors and they spread the fan of their feathers and they dance and they make the sounds, and the females are like brown. There's nothing special about them. Right. Because they're not the ones who have to work for mating, and the men or the males are beautiful. They're bright colored. They're fancy. They do stuff. They catch their attention. They impress them. Now, see, that's probably not going to sell a lot of jeans. Does that make you want to buy jeans? I mean, I know it's a joke, but it doesn't make you want to buy their product. That does. Yeah. So that's why they picked it. And that's a genius ad campaign. She has great jeans. Get it?
They were saying, they had to be kidding, but I saw people saying, oh, it's no coincidence her initials were SS.
Oh,
it's like, wait a minute.
That's a reach.
When she was born 23 years ago, whatever she is, they planned this out when she was born.
Yes.
Further, the great jeans, there's a 40-year-old Calvin Klein commercial with Brooke Shields. And do you know what she's saying in it? She's talking about great jeans. It's the same commercial.
What did Brooke Shields look like?
Brooke Shields.
Ugly.
We should ask Dean Cain because this dude used to date her.
Yeah, she's the ugly chick who dated Dean Cain and Eddie Murphy in the 80s.
Right.
Yeah, she's a real dog. She looks like shit. That's why they use her to sell stuff, because she's so ugly. And I hate when they say it gives people a complex. Well, how? I mean, it's advertising. It's just how things work. Like, I don't know, maybe young ladies and stuff, do they really look at things like this and have a complex about it? That's skin.
So this is about 40 years ago, the exact same joke about great jeans. I saw the video this morning on Twitter, and she was talking about jeans and passing down jeans. And this one is the same thing. I'm not a bad person insofar as being a leftist, so I don't resent and hate success and beauty. I aspire to my success. I work hard to succeed, and I do succeed, and I admire greatness in others, and I'm not ashamed of it, striving for it in myself. This is greatness in a person. Like, oh, she's born that way. No, she could eat a bag and a half of Cheetos every day and lay around and drink beer and take drugs and never exercise and look like a land whale. She could do that. She could have 5 micheladas and a box of Twinkies for dinner every night and be 150 pounds overweight. She could. It does take discipline to not gain weight in the first place and then to lose it if you do. It does. So there is great. I mean, her job is being pretty. She's doing it. So that does take discipline. And I think the resentful leftists, they hate when you say you earn the things you have because they are professional victims and they want to say you lucked into it. That your daddy gave it to you, blah, 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 whatever. They don't want to admit that it's hard work has something to do with it because then that convicts them of what they are.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Look at this guy.
When did we?
Someone get a bucket of water and throw it on a microcooler. Sweet cream on an ice cream sandwich. Brooke Shields is fine. Yeah.
Right? I think that's why they picked her for that ad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that might be why they picked her. And then, you have the opposite is happening. You have Sports Illustrated putting Martha Stewart on the cover or putting Gail, or what's her name? Gail King, Oprah's lesbian lover, on the cover. Dude, on the cover of Sports Illustrated, some Ku Klux trans member who's duct taping their twig and berries to their taint. On the cover of Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated is just another set of words for beautiful woman in a bikini. Because if you were on the cover of Sports Illustrated, it was understood and expected that that's what you were. That's where you found beautiful women in bikinis, was Sports Illustrated. Not an 80-year-old, not a 70-year-old, and not a dude.
Yeah, but that's because you're
fucking crazy.
You like Nazis, though, Jericho. I do like that we are all now telling the woke people that they're idiots. They're just just idiots. So the only argument they ever have is that you're a bigot, you're a bigot, you're a bigot. Just like an idiotic broken record. And I'm glad we're just telling them all to F off constantly. Just fuck off, just seriously fuck off.
Dude.
And,
this is crazy. And what a reach. Like, where do you get Nazi out of this? And like I said, if this is for, pet food or something, all right, maybe, but they sell jeans, so it makes sense. She's wearing jeans. She's wearing the Canadian tuxedo, denim on top and denim on the bottom. Come on, man.
When I worked at DC Comics, there was an executive who is a comic book legend, Paul Levitz, good guy, great writer, worked at DC Comics for decades. He's retirement age now, but he would come to California like once or twice a year and visit us from the Manhattan office. And like the 2 times I saw him, he was wearing a denim shirt and denim pants like Jay Leno.
Dude, serious about that denim, dude. Yeah. Serious about it. The early 90s are calling.
See, Heather's not a hater. She's buying stock in jeans. This company's stock America equals shooting up. And if you don't think the conservative people ever are going to buy these jeans to piss off liberals, you're on drugs. Because pissing off these crybaby-ass liberals is fun. It is.
Yeah, because it's so easy. It's so easy to set them off.
Well, that, and they deserve it for being little bitches like this, trying to ruin everything all the time.
For sure. I'm all about payback. Let's do it.
So speaking of standing up to the woke mob, we got to get into this because this is just,
or maybe bending over for the woke mob.
So it turns out that steroids don't give you courage. We found that out today. Let's go down here. Here's my tweet. So Joey Swole, he's got a couple million followers. He's Mr. Bodybuilding, looks great. That's him on the right, dressed as the Hulkster. When Hulk Hogan died the other day, rest in peace. We love Hulk Hogan on this channel. That's why we always had him as my favorite character, which obviously we retired. We're not going to have Hulk Hogan on the show anymore because that's a disrespect to his family. We were having fun with Hulk Hogan out of love this whole time. We really were, and you know it. We're 80s kids. This dude honored Hulk Hogan, and then the professional victim said, Hulk Hogan, I don't know, he said the N-word, or he said something about immigrant. He said something racist. I don't know. I don't care. He apologized, whatever. Everyone screws up and does bad stuff. Everyone does bad stuff. So the week the man dies, Joey Swole honors him, gets mobbed by Twitter left-wing losers. and then bends the knee and apologizes. And oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And you educated me. No. And it's just like, and my whole point is not just to Joey Swole, but to the world. Never apologize to the woke mob. They don't accept it, and they use it to control you as an admission of guilt for their made up crimes. Always tell the woke mob to get bent. And then I said, for a guy who goes by Swole, that is soft as hell, and he should be ashamed of himself. And I stand by it, dude. You're an example to people, Mr. Joey Swole. And you're sitting there just taking it from the leftists. Pathetic, dude. So, and then he issued this thing, Joey Swole, saying, and it's I'll find it, but he issued a statement after everyone criticized him, saying, after all I've done and all the good I've done, people attack me, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, he's done. He's out of here. And that told me so much about his character, that it was performative masculinity and strength. Because one thing that will never be masculine, Jericho, is validation-seeking behavior. Nope. If I do something and make a choice based on Jericho will tell me it was right, Jericho will give me applause for having the right opinion and the right action, I have zero fucking integrity when I behave that way. You do what's right, regardless of what anyone says or how they're going to make you feel about their praise or criticism of you. And when this guy got criticism, he was like, oh, I need the external validation. That is the weakest, softest way a man or a woman could be, but especially men. You cannot do that. You can't, right? You can't do that, dude.
No, and you can't, like, if you know you didn't do anything wrong, and if what you said wasn't meant in that way, you can explain yourself. But you
why bother explaining to these people?
I mean, you could if you want to meet them halfway or extend an olive branch, you could explain what you meant. But to do a 180 and then to throw shit on Hulk Hogan saying, I didn't know all the evil racist things that he did, like what? And the phone call, because everybody, the reason this is all being dredged up and people are calling this is because of a phone call from, I don't know, was this 10 years ago or something? Where I don't remember who he was talking to on the phone, but it was a recorded phone call. And what they play is the part where he drops the N-bomb and says, well, I don't want my daughter dating no N-bomb. But what they didn't play was him telling the guy, look, I don't care. He explains like, oh, I caught him holding hands and I guess they're dating or whatever. He says, I don't care if she dates a black guy, but I don't want her dating like a thug. You know what I'm saying? Like these thug ass rappers and shit. Everybody act like they don't know what he's talking about. Nobody wants their daughter to date a thug of any kind. And thugs come in, they're like a pack of crayons. They come.
Would you want your daughter to date a Russian gangster or a Chinese triad or a Japanese Yakuza, a Mexican gangster? You wouldn't want them to date any gangster. So please.
No, because that lifestyle is dangerous and she could be affected by it. She can do better than that than dating a criminal who's going to put her life in danger. No parent wants that. Black parents don't want their black daughters or whatever, mixed daughters or whatever, dating no fucking gangbanger, no thug. And I don't want you to look like one. Don't have a mouthful of gold teeth and neck tattoos and like, no, give me a chance. Hey, maybe I will over time, but out of the gate, I don't like the way you look and you don't look good enough for my daughter. There, I said it. But nobody wants that. And then you got Booker T, who is a wrestler who's black, who wrestled with Hulk Hogan for decades, says that he's not racist, that he's had plenty of interactions with him. Dude, when I met Hulk Hogan,
if you phone tapped all 8 billion people on Earth, even the babies that can't speak, you would eventually find something for 100% of us that you could pull out of context or keep in context that would cancel us, and you know it. Every last one who listen to me, everyone, your sweet little grandma, everyone you know says stuff in private that you could take out of context and ruin their life. Always tell the canceled people to fuck off forever. Never apologize to these people because they don't want an apology. They hate. Joey Swole's successful. He's handsome. He's wealthy, has millions of followers. They love destroying him. It's the exact same thing with Sydney Sweeney. She's beautiful, rich, men want her. So the ugly, ugly, weirdo leftists want to destroy her instead of seeing her and say, I'll try to be like her. They want to destroy successful people. But here's a very telling thing. So after everyone on the right wing criticized Joey Swole for apologizing, so he made the statement, got criticized because Hogan's a racist, so he apologized and got educated, and then conservative anti-woke people are like, dude, you're a pussy, you should not complain. And then that made him rage quit the internet, apparently. He says, All the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly, okay, so let's stop right there because that's the most important thing he said here. And this shows me his premise on life is weak as hell. This is a very deep thing he said here. All the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. So what that means is he believes in life you give to get. You don't do things because they're good. You do them because you'll get something. That's a totally perverted way to look at life. You do things so people will praise you. You do things so people will give you things. That's not why you do the right thing. You do the right thing because it's right. Sometimes people give you rewards. Sometimes they punish you, but you do it because it's right. For instance, when I do good customer service, you guys reward me with purchases and backers and money and all that. And when I do the right thing and tell DC Comics, you're woke weirdos, I won't work anymore, they punish me. You see? But I do the right thing no matter what. I don't do the right thing worried, hey, man, now they're going to clap for me. That is so weak. So if you do that in your life, and we all have, be aware of that. Watch out for that whole giving to get, because there's zero integrity in it. When you change what you think, what you say, because you want to be praised and you want to be liked, you have no integrity. And it's built on a house. It's a house built on sand. It will fall apart when you do stuff like that. Do you agree, or am I full of hot air?
Yeah, and he mentions that he helped so many people and he's done so much good. So you're going to stop doing that because some people talk shit. You're going to stop helping people if they need you because some people are talking shit. That's kind of fucked up, and that's very selfish. And what a pussy. You don't, and being a pussy, it doesn't matter how you look. There's no look to somebody who's not.
I would contend it's worse to be huge and jacked and then act like that.
For sure, it's
he
worse.
Was like this guy who ran the AV club and was the chess champion.
Then we stereotypically think he's a wimp.
But even that guy's not a pussy. Yeah, what a weenie, dude. You don't capitulate. You don't bend the knee. If you whatever you said, you stick to it. Period. You said it like last week. You didn't say it 20 years ago. You said it last week. So stick by it. Be a man. But he's a bitch. And I'm sure he didn't do any research. He probably just listened to people watch the clips where it was out of context and all that kind of shit. And just, oh my God, he's a racist. Now you can cloak anybody in that word, and they're
here's the thing. Here's the devil's bargain that too many people take with social media. They give to get. They put on a face. They're a grifter. It's all an act. We see it on the left wing, the right wing, all of it. One thing that people love about you, and I suppose me, because you and I, this is us. If you talk to me on the street, in my kitchen, you run into me at the bank, I'm going to tell you the exact same things I tell you right now here on YouTube. I'm not going to pretend I believe something I don't believe. That's not who I am. It's kind of my brand. Jericho Green, exactly the same. And that's why people respect it. Because no, this is what I believe. I could be wrong, but it's what I believe, so I'm going to say it. But to bow down to these wokies, that's weak. That's pathetic, dude. Heather says there's a tsunami headed this way. That is highly doubtful. The news makes money on outrage, and if it bleeds, it leads. And the news likes to exaggerate things. I remember when there was a hurricane coming to San Diego, and we got rain for about 5 minutes. Never forget. We did recover, though. We did rebuild. Will there be an increased swell at the beaches here because that 8.0 earthquake over in Russia? I'm sure there'll be a little bit of a swell. It'll raise the waves 3 inches or something. You won't be able to notice unless you're a marine scientist or something. So, I people want to be hysterical. I guess they can,
Yeah, let's see. Tsunami waves are hitting Japan from an 8.7 earthquake off the coast of Russia.
I can believe Japan. It's
Japan's getting it. That's for sure. Yeah,
we are. What are we from Russia? 8,000 miles? 10,000? I don't even know. We're across the Pacific and to the south. It's not going to happen down here. So,
that'd be a hell of a tsunami. Shit.
No, that would, like, if you had tsunami that blew up into the city of San Diego from Russia, forget it. That's the end of the world.
That's a world ender. Russia's
like
gone.
Some stupid movie from the year 2005 or something like that.
Russia's gone.
Would it be reasonable to say Paul Levitz was DC's chip shooter? I'd say so. Different personality, but both of them started working very young. Someone told me Paul Levitz started working at DC Comics as a teenager, like, taking out the trash and sorting mail and doing errands like that. And then eventually got into, I think, writing and editing and eventually became the president, man, the publisher, So, but I remember when he showed up 2 years in a row, he had solid denim outfits. Really nice guy. He was really nice to me the 2 times I met him. So, let's see. Ramdog says his grandmother used the hard R word as an identifier and not a pejorative. Well, that's okay.
Damn.
It already hit Alaska. Shout out to Alaska. Hope you guys are okay.
Damn.
No, I remember they've been tsunami warnings here before in California, and it came, and I was like, the wave was like 5.38 inches higher than it should have been. So, yeah, I'm not gonna sweat it. I do feel sorry for the Japanese and perhaps the Hawaiian people, although Hawaii's very far from Russia as well. So, but I am not a marine scientist. I'm not a weather scientist, so who knows? But I put this in the super, 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 super doubtful category.
Yeah.
So,
and I have a lot of friends and family monitoring, so I certainly hope that shit doesn't happen.
So, think about what you think about his grandfather called Asians Japs. I remember there was a freaking Superman comic.
Damn.
Hold on. I'm going to show you a Superman comic.
But was that racism back then? If everybody uses it, is it racism?
Hold on. You have to see this. So Superman just kind of had whatever powers in the old days. They'd make stuff up sometimes that, just, he could suddenly do this. And look at this one. This is a real old comic from like the 40s or the 50s.
Oh, good shit.
He says, and his ability to distort his facial characteristics will make it easier for me to see what's going on as a Jap.
Now, is that racist?
Now, why does he have Mickey Rooney's glasses and why does he have buck teeth all of a sudden?
Oh, I'm trying to know.
So that isn't great. Oh
man,
this awesome. Is also not a joke. You know how they sell war bonds during World War II?
Yeah.
Now, if you get in trouble for slapping these people, you just tell your mom that.
Damn. But you're talking, this is during World War II. So,
I mean, Superman said to do it, Jericho.
But this is we're at war with these people. Like, this was patriotism.
I understand. It's war propaganda. I get it.
This is patriotism.
It's just, Superman is, it's an interesting fellow. I like how he's running the printing press by hand, too. He doesn't have any patience to let this machine run itself. These are very important flyers for him to get out. So
that's crazy, man.
Tony says, I guess it's better to be overcautious than ignore the warning. No, Tony, no. You don't let fear rule your life. That's how you make bad choices. Panic is bad. Emotions are there to get your attention. They're not there to control you. You say, oh, tsunami, let me look into this. Let me be reasonable, look into it. Because if you believe the news, how do you think the lockdowns happened the way they did? Right? Because people they panicked and they just went along with what they were told. So, So none of the misers educating us on racist terminology. Thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
But hey, listen, none of the miser. When I want my racist words, I'm gonna go right to Superman.
You gotta say it right.
I'm gonna go right to the big blue Boy Scout himself, and he'll tell me how to really put people down when they're from different countries.
If you want it to sting, you gotta say it right, man.
Yeah. So this is this old comics. It's a good thing they didn't put this in the new movie.
Hey, it'll definitely create a buzz.
It would have got a lot.
Get people talking.
Would have got a lot of headlines.
Oh yeah, it'll get people talking.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been great.
Dude, have you seen the new poster for the new Superman? It's edgy.
Think about what you think about. He says he doesn't go to Superman. It's a little edgy, yes. He just opens his racist dictionary. So there you go.
I just opened the racist Rolodex in my mind.
I'm trying to think if my grandparents I had some not my grandparents, but I had some other relatives tell me some pretty jacked up stuff when I was a kid. And what I found about racism that's so silly, every person, every culture is racist. But what's so convenient to me that shows you that it's really made of nothing, it seems like they're racist to the nation that's right next to them. You know, of all the things they could pick, it just so happens to be this nation right next to them. Like, what are the chances that are the people that would irritate you? You know, so
imagine that.
Okay, I'm going to organize the question. So today's show, like guys, I want to try these top 5 lists for a while. We've done the movie thing, scene by scene by scene for years. And I need something new. I need something fresh. I got a really good response from the top 5 action movies of all time. So I told Jericho, let's try this. You know, we'll mix in a movie now and again, but I want to try this for a while. And we said the top 5 one-liners of all time. So we're gonna go with this. Hold on. And it seems like Arnold could just have all 10, but I tried not to just give them to Arnold. Let's see. I'm gonna start with. I'll start with yours. So your first one was. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Jericho Green's first one-liner of all time is, of course, from Arnold. And it is, hold on, I have to share the screen. Share screen, entire screen. And it is, I'll be back. It's I'll be back. And that's A-L-L, I'll be back. Or A-H-L, all. I'll be back. And the Bach is B-H-A-C-H, like the composer. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
So now I'll be back is in Terminator 1984 and T2. 19. It's in. I think it's in every Terminator movie, right? They throw it in somehow.
But nothing's like the first, you know. And I've said this before. This could have been a horror movie. This was, and everybody knows. And these top 5 one-liners, I'm talking like you say them and people know. There's no setup. You don't have to preface it with anything. You say those words and everybody knows where it's from. They'll probably finish it before you do. I'll be back. That could be number 1. I'll be back. All of you be back. That could be number 1. But Arnold, like, I don't know if he had a one-line, like somebody he just brought in like special ops. He just came in for the one-liners, but you could, like Gabe said, both top 5 lists could be Arnold easily with no argument.
Now, it's a great one. It's one of the biggest of all time. We'll have a tournament at the end. This has a very good chance of winning greatest quote of all time. But speaking of I'll be back, Terminator number 1. That's not what it's called, Gabe.
Number 1, number 2.
It's called The Terminator. They're not called Terminator number 1 and Terminator number 2. That is not what it's called.
Terminator A, Terminator B.
Speaking of Terminator A, I had a great time at the San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. Vasquez from Aliens was there, as were a few other Colonial Marines, and one in particular was Hicks. He's also Johnny Ringo, and he's also Kyle Reese.
Yeah.
And his booth was right by my booth, the Big Man Comics booth. I just waltzed over there. It took a minute or two to get over. The San Diego Comic-Con is the biggest comic book convention in the entire world. It's 400,000 square feet for the show floor. There's the upstairs floor of the Comic-Con. There's the entire downtown of San Diego taking over blocks and blocks and blocks. It takes over San Diego. It is 1/10 of the city's income every year. You know that? It's like over $110 million brought into the local economy in 4 days.
Damn.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I love Comic-Con. It's one of my favorite things. And we had our best Comic-Con ever. So I went over to Johnny Ringo himself, and we met. And he was awesome. He was so nice. I got an autograph. I got a selfie. He signed this picture of him in Power's booth, and he wrote on there, "I want your blood."
Oh,
He made it out to me and wrote, "I want your blood. I'm going to frame this one and put it with my Jackie Chan and Steven Seagal over there, the other side of my office." But I told him, I'm a huge fan. And he said, "What do you do?" He pointed at my shirt because I printed a bunch of these shirts. I'm going to send you yours, Jericho, now that I'm home from Comic-Con. And everyone at the Big Man Comics booth was wearing these every day. It was nice to have a uniform. And look, I even printed lanyards. I'm very professional now. I printed lanyards with my logo on them. You know, the necklace, the thing that holds it. Look at that, huh? Look at me. I'm very proud of this. But I talked to him and I said, "I love your movies. said, well, what do you do? What's the shirt? And I said, oh, I was DC Comics, Marvel Comics, Star Wars, Batman. So I said, I'm independent now for like 3.5 years. And I do a lot of my own comics. They're awesome. And he thought it was so cool. And I said, but on Wednesday nights, well, now Tuesday, I do a movie review show of awesome 80s and 90s action movies. And we've done a bunch of yours. You know, we did Tombstone, we did Aliens, we've done them all. And the first thing he said when I said that, he's like, how does that work? How do I get on that? How do I get on your show? So I talked to his son, who looks just like him, which is crazy. I talked to his son, who's helping run the booth, and we're going to set it up. Cross your fingers. You know, he's a busy guy. He does a lot of things, maybe not. But he asked me. I didn't ask him. So we could get Michael Biehn on here very soon. It's going to be awesome if we get him on.
That would be crazy.
You're welcome, everyone.
That would be crazy. I have so many. And Gabe told me that I text him. I'm like, man, I already have. I have enough questions just about Tombstone or just about Terminator. Right. Like, you know, you could do a whole show out of either one of those. But, yeah, man, and such iconic roles for one guy. Right. He could have been done with either one of those. Just pick one of those. Actors would kill to have a timeless classic that people love for generations. Never goes away. You're still able to make money off of it and all these things. It's, you know, probably outselling things that are coming out now, and it's been out for 40 years. But he did 3 of them.
At least. He's done so many, but yeah, 3 absolute.
Yeah, 3 that are just, you know, Mount Rushmore movies. Terminator? I mean, you know.
When I met his son, I said, "This is your mom's Linda Hamilton," and he got the joke and laughed.
It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it will not stop ever.
Right. That's got to be a bad bitch for you to travel back in time to get with her.
Hell yeah.
You got to like what you see to travel back years to go get a woman.
Yep. So. As soon as he looked at it, he was like, ooh. Sorry about that. It was a time travel.
Clean up on aisle 4.
It's never happened to me before, now or in the future. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Great movies.
So, I'll be back. Here's your first one. Here's my first one.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm doing the list backwards, guy. I'm doing the strongest. Fuck it. We're doing it that way. We'll do it live. My number 1, which I think will win this whole thing. We're going to put 4 of them together at the end and vote. Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
That is the quote of all time. That's the quote. There isn't a bigger action movie quote. There can't be. Get to the chopper.
Look at that lineup. Look at that fucking group. If you were a hostage somewhere and they told you that these guys are coming to get you, dude, I'm putting my feet up and I'm lacing my fingers behind my head. I'm putting my feet up and I'm just going to take a nap until they come and get me because you're saved. You're saved. You're as good as home. If these guys are coming to get you and there's no predator involved, you're as good as home. There's no group, there's no militia, there's no army that could stop these dudes from coming to save your ass. And that quote, I mean,
get to the chopper.
I have a sweatshirt that says that. Get to the chopper. I mean, yeah, and that line you could say it anywhere around the world. Man, I've probably hit more in America, but you know, definitely in English-speaking countries. Get to the chopper. I mean, Arnold, again, he could be all of these, but yeah, I wouldn't know. I mean, I have my own list, so of course I'm going to fight for my own list, but I wouldn't be mad at this being number 1.
Right. Yeah.
So
we'll each pick our best 2 and stick them on the list. You guys will vote. Okay. So Get to the Chopper from one of the all-time greatest action movies. And we rated this one on our last show before Comic-Con, the greatest action movie. We did that. It won the vote.
It has everything.
So I might win 2 weeks in a row, greatest movie and greatest quote. I can't believe you didn't have Get to the Chopper on your list.
I mean, I thought of it, but it was already on your list too. So
okay.
I was going with unique picks.
All right. Well, coming up next for Jericho, it's a great one, and I didn't have it. It was I'll Be Your Huckleberry.
Dude.
Val Kilmer.
Come on.
To Johnny Ringo. To my good friend. I'm going to pretend he's my good friend. To my good friend, Michael Biehn.
My best friend in the world, Michael Biehn. Dude.
Yeah, so I was hanging out with Mikey B the other day, right, Jericho?
Me and Mikey. Ayo, Mikey.
I started going full Hollywood on it, right?
Yeah, me and Mike B, I call him, Lil B, who I call him. I'm gonna say something controversial. I wouldn't say this to Mr. Bean, but could we do without Kurt Russell in Tombstone? Maybe, because Val Kilmer is the star of that movie. Period. They probably didn't set out to be that way.
I think you couldn't
he
do
was.
that because a character like that works off the dynamic of the straight man. Kurt Russell's the straight man, and then Val Kilmer's the wild card, badass, suave, debonair guy. But you can't just have the debonair guy. That's like just having dessert. Like if I brought you a plate, you know, your food on your plate is a lot of food compared to your dessert. You would never eat a plate, I mean, unless you were crazy, that had as much food as this. Like, you know, you got the steak, the mashed potatoes, the carrots, the bread, the soup, the salad. You would never eat that much dessert at one time. You should.
Cheesecake, cookies, cake.
Right. Can you imagine a meal like that where the steak is like a cheesecake, and then you got a pile of candy, then a scoop of ice cream, some brownies, and then some like hot fudge sundae. You're just eating like 8 desserts at once.
Dude, but the first 5 minutes would be glorious. The first 5 minutes would be amazing.
Yeah, and then the next 5 hours where your blood sugar is going insane and you're like,
yeah, I didn't say anything about the next 5 hours. I don't want to talk about that. But that first 5 minutes, hello. But yeah, you're right. But he was definitely the star of the movie. I mean, all the quotable lines come from him.
Right.
I guess tell him hell's coming. I'll tell him I'm coming and hell's coming with me. I'll give you
that's
that.
A great one.
Val Kilmer has like 3 of them.
But it's like Han Solo is way cooler than Luke Skywalker, but he doesn't work without Luke Skywalker. He needs the wet blanket. Luke Skywalker's a wet blanket a lot of times, and that only works with Han Solo. You need Val Kilmer to be pushing things, and then Kurt Russell to be like, hey, man, wait a minute. You sure? You sure? It looks more heroic and daring and crazier when there's that other person trying to straighten him out, you know? And the fact that he sacrifices for Kurt Russell is beautiful, you know?
But, I mean, could we do a Han Solo movie? Yeah, I would be mad at that.
They did, and it was stanky.
But with like Harrison Ford, not that.
It was stanky for woke reasons, it was the writing. They made this woman character the main character, and Han Solo basically watched his own movie with us. You know, he was just like in the background of his own movie. It was, dude, this was mid woke. This was like 2019 or 28.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, like
the Han Solo movie was so bad.
I mean, a Han Solo movie like with Harrison Ford in the hands of George Lucas and Steven Spielberg.
But you still need the guys. Like, look at same actor, Harrison Ford with Marcus Brody, with his father, Sean Connery. You got to have the other guy. You got to have the sweet and the sour. You know what I mean? You can't just have the sweet. The characters work together. There's interplay. So, I don't know.
Sounds cool. Well, at least with him as the lead, that sounds like that would be cool.
It would be awesome with him as a lead. Yeah, I would love that. I think that'd be great. Yeah. Okay, so we had I'll Be Your Huckleberry. That's a great one. I'm going to keep the picture of me and my best friend, Michael Bean, up there.
Me and my half-brother.
My very
every
best
time you
friend.
every time you say it, you guys are going to get closer.
1 degree of relation closer.
My uncle.
Eventually, he's going to be my identical twin.
He's my actually. This is my father. This is my father, Michael.
Let's see. Okay. This isn't in contention. I think my first 2 are the strongest. I think Get to the Chopper, or this has to win.
Chopin, get to the Chopin.
From the Dirty Harry movie known as Sudden Impact from 1983. Go ahead, make my day. Go ahead, make my day. You cannot top that. You can match it, maybe. You can't top it.
No, that's a great one. That's
Go ahead, make my day.
That's amazing. Yeah, Clint. He's the man. I mean, I don't think you go wrong with any of them, but yeah, that's on Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Faux show.
And that gun, that 44.
Yeah, he doesn't know whether he fired 5 times or 6, but you better know.
All right.
Yeah, this classic, man. Classic. Go ahead. Make my day.
I'd never seen the 5th one with Guns N' Roses and Jim Carrey and all that from like 1988. Deadpool. And Liam Neeson is the weird horror movie director. I saw it about a month ago. I liked it. I love the Dirty Harry movies, actually. Love Clint Eastwood. How could you not? He's still with us, thank God. And I told my wife at the end of the 5th Dirty Harry movie, I'm like, I don't think he arrested anyone in those 5 movies. I think he just shot everyone.
That's too much paperwork, man. I got time for that shit. I could be out shooting somebody else on here doing fucking around with this paperwork. Give it to one of these skirts. Give it to one of these skirts in here. I'm fucking gone. And dude, a young Clint Eastwood, man, I bet the panties were just bursting into flames.
This is like a 48, 49-year-old.
That's like a 50. Yeah, this is 50-year-old Clint. But I mean, let's go back to like
he's masculine. He's still got muscle. He
can still lay it down. He'll still lay it down.
Oh, he'll still pipe him. You kidding me?
He'll still leave you a quivering heat.
Yeah,
just bring it. But imagine like a 25-year-old Clint. Dude, a strong back, strong young back.
Oh,
ladies.
Damn.
And then look at his son. His son is a very handsome dude too.
Looking great.
I bet he was knocking it down too.
The homosexual portion of the show has been brought to you by Taco Bell.
Hey, come ring this bell, fucker.
Yeah, go ahead, make my day. I love it.
Like, one of the coolest dudes. One of the coolest characters ever.
And there's me and my best friend. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
It's my next door neighbor, Michael Bean.
Oh, I love this one. Remduck says, Smith, Wesson, and me. Guys, if you haven't seen the psychotic movie Play Misty for Me, where Clint Eastwood plays a late night radio DJ and a lunatic woman falls in love and becomes obsessed with him, you gotta see this. It's the mom from Arrested Development, Lucille, in her first movie role, like in the it's like the early 70s or something like that, mid 70s, this movie. And she is stalking him. She shows up at his work. She shows up at his house. She shows up at a restaurant that he likes to go to. And I walked right in front of the restaurant when I was in Monterey this fall with my wife. It was the like sardine cannery restaurant. So it's got this big red sign. Yeah, it's got a boat and a sardine on it. And I was like, there's a scene in the movie. She shows up at the restaurant, or she calls a restaurant from a payphone 10 feet outside the restaurant. You know, is Clint Eastwood there? And the bartender's like, is that crazy bitch? And he's like, tell her I'm not here. And he's like, oh, no, you missed him. He left. So he goes out and he jumps in his car. Well, she's sitting in his car because it's a convertible. It's like, why'd you lie to me? Like, you're so crazy. You love me so much. And she's been stalking him so much, showing up at his house, showing up at his work. She's a nut job and she gets really violent. It's actually really scary, crazy, and funny. But in this scene, me and my wife burst out laughing because it was such good writing and acting of how fucking nuts she is. He grabs her by the shoulders like, get out of here. Leave me alone. Stop following me everywhere. And there's some other customers that come out of the restaurant. They go, hey, lady, are you all right? Is this guy bothering you? And he turns and says, mind your own business. And instead of the woman being like, yes, he's hurting me, but she goes, yeah, assholes, leave us alone.
Where were you, sweetheart?
So she's so in love with him, like he could yell at her, and she's still like just hearts in her eyes. Play Misty for Me. It's an insane movie.
And quite a departure from.
It was the first one he ever directed.
Yeah, and it was quite a departure from how we usually see him. And even when he did the Iger Sanction, you know?
Right.
And what was that prison movie? And then the one where he had the monkey.
Is it just called Alcatraz?
Something like that. I remember the cover of the movie was like him stabbing through a concrete wall or something.
Right.
Like Prison Blues.
I just saw the Iger Sanction. That was crazy, that movie. Because it was made, it came out in 69. So I'm suspecting it was filmed in 68, created in 67, 68. The Summer of Love. LSD, acid, hippie shit, all the free love, the naked women with body paint dancing under crazy fluorescent lights. And he's a small town like Texas sheriff out in the middle of nowhere, hunting down a guy that broke the law in Texas in New York City with all the dirty hippies and this, that, and the other. It's a crazy ass movie. So I don't know. I thought it was a good one, but it was real weird, that movie. So
one of the greats. One of the greats. Directing too, not just acting.
Yeah. Moving on to number 3. We'll have to cover up me and my very best friend, Michael Bean.
You and your nephew, Michael Bean.
Action Jackson.
Yes.
Carl Weathers, rest in peace, with the beautiful Vanity and Sharon Stone's in this. And then, of course, Craig T. Nelson, coach. And he says, a barbecue, huh? How do you like your ribs? And then he blows the guy up with a grenade launcher or whatever.
Because the guy, they were going to burn him to death. He had that torch and they had some gasoline. He's like, hey, go and get some gasoline. We're going to have ourselves a little barbecue. And then, you know, he beats them all up. And then that guy is the last one. And he has the grenade launcher. And he goes, barbecue, huh? How do you like your ribs? Boom! And then cut to a scene where it's like a party and a guy's stabbing a rack of ribs, taking them off of the grill. Excellent. An underrated sleeper quote from Action Jackson.
From a sleeper movie. You don't hear people talk about Action Jackson much. Guys, he drives a Ferrari up a flight of wooden stairs.
Actually, it was the...
Oh, it was a Fiero.
Yeah, it was was it Hallie from Delaplane Motors? Hottest. But yeah, I think it was a Fiero in real life. But yeah, man, this movie, but like we said when we covered it, it was marketing somehow. They really dropped the ball.
If you want a good 80s action movie, check out Action Jackson.
Because it has everything. It's a big budget movie. The actors, like you said, Craig T. Nelson, Carl Weathers, you got the beautiful women, you got the muscles, you got the bad guy. Awesome movie. It should be up in there with all the great action movies, the Rambos and the Terminators and the Commandos. It's right up there with all of those movies. Yeah, it's very really slept on, which is a shame.
We got to go back. If you want to go forward, sometimes you got to go back. I hate Facebook wisdom like that. That's what me and my wife call it. We see those lame ass posts on the internet. They don't make any sense, but they kind of sound clever. But if you analyze it for like 2 seconds, like this is idiotic.
I live my life by those quotes. Sometimes
the best people are the ones that like you're just like, oh my gosh, this is why you have problems.
Sometimes the best people are the worst people. You're right.
My wife and I have a favorite one. We saw someone, I don't want to be mean, someone who has challenges in life that we saw. They posted they would rather eat crumbs with bums than steaks with snakes. And we still say that to each other.
Dude, hand me that ribeye. I'm eating with the snakes. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we don't have to do. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't eat with bums. No, thank you. I will take
guys,
a seat
for my third one, we go back to go forward. I have the same as Jericho. From 1984's Terminator 1A, I'll be back. We already went over this one, but it's in my list too. One of the greatest quotes of all time. Might be the greatest. I think Get to the Chopper might be the greatest. I think everyone on my list might be the greatest. That's how good of lists I make. So
I mean, yeah, they're strong list.
It's really strong. I'll be back. But I do think Make My Day. I don't know, man. These are huge.
Any of them.
I'll be back. So we're gonna jump over to Jericho's fourth.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is a good one too. Hold on. We got a different image, and it comes from. This is all Arnold. This is the Arnold show. Comes from Predator, 1987's Predator. You want to say it? It's the Dylan. But use the accent.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
There you go.
And then the handshake. Is that a handshake?
Right.
Hand clasp of all hand clasp takes place right there. Muscles, testosterone. It was awesome. And they let it sit for a minute too. They didn't talk. What's wrong, Dylan? See, I hear you pushing too many pencils. Okay. You never knew when to quit.
Right. Here it is. Hold on. I'll try and get the sound to work.
Son of a bitch.
Stop screen. Share screen. Okay, here. Okay, I'll hit play. Hopefully it won't start playing a commercial for hemorrhoid medicine.
Son of a...
My favorite.
Look at those freaking arms.
Oh. You son of a bitch.
And that is such a famous image and GIF on the internet,
Yeah. Just that's probably a poster.
Right.
It's those two arms locked in.
Look at the miser. We're going to need a bigger boat. Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah, Yaz.
I didn't think of that one. Jeez.
Well, we were thinking action movies.
Right. Yeah, we always think action movies. That's true.
Yeah. But Yaz, yeah, man. We're going to need a bigger boat. There's so many movies that rip that off.
My wife is in the chat. Honey, make sure I watch Clint Eastwood's The Gauntlet because I've never seen it. So, no love for the sexual Tyrannosaurus. That's a good one, but it's not like people quote it.
It's not in the
people don't quote that at parties and things like I'll be back and all that. Get to the chopper. Like those come up in everyday conversations constantly. Go ahead, make my day. Those always come up,
Yeah,
but I like it. I love sexual Tyrannosaurus. It's a great one.
Stuff will make a man out of you.
Make a man out of you. That's the governor of Minnesota, by the way.
He's a sexual Tyrannosaurus. Yeah. Now he's down in the Baja. Jesse Le Body Ventura. And it's funny. You look at the juxtaposition of how he looked in Predator versus how he looked when he wrestled. Like he wore the boa and the pink and the sparkle.
Right.
I mean, obviously he's still a badass dude, but that character versus I ain't got time to bleed. That guy. It's pretty cool.
Right. Okay. For my hold on. I got another. I was skipping around. My fourth one. Let me find it. I almost went to the wrong one. I have a bonus. I have a bonus fixed one.
Sweet
I've got a
bonus.
lot of great sleep in like the last week and a half because of Comic-Con. I took a vacation to Ensenada, Mexico. But this one here, the full quote is, you got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? That's a great one.
Yep.
That's a good one. And that is from Dirty Harry, obviously.
The dirtiest of Harrys.
Right. He's dirty and he's hairy. That's not a great combo, guys.
Favorite combo. Favorite.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow. Okay, that's a good one, yeah. Pull up the Gauntlet poster was done by Frazetta. What do you think of Do You Feel Lucky? Well, do ya, punk?
I think it's a good honorable mention. I don't think it's strong enough to make the greatest of all time, but yeah, definitely quotable. You got to ask yourself one question. Everybody knows that one.
Oh, well, look at this.
People of a certain age know that one.
Right. Open image in new tab. So, okay. So as a comic book artist and an illustrator myself, someone said to pull up the poster for the Clint Eastwood movie, The Gauntlet. One of the greatest American painters / illustrators of all time, the incomparable Frank Frazetta, painted it. That is outstanding. If you don't know who Frank Frazetta is, it's going to hurt, but I'm not trying to be mean. You don't know shit about art. Like, he is the greatest American painter probably of all time. Him, I mean, he and Norman Rockwell, like they're the American guys. J.C. Leyendecker. J.C. Leyendecker is my favorite. But this guy would be number 2. Like Frank Frazetta, you've seen his work because it's everywhere. He mostly did fantasy. And he really, really painted some asses, this guy. And I have a lot of his art books. He was a handsome Italian guy from the neighborhood in New York. And he painted the most gorgeous, fantasy paintings. And in his books, he's so famous for painting Conan constantly. Let's see. I'll show you some stuff. I show you. Conan. We got it's just, well, we could do a whole thing on Frank Frazetta. My God. But he said, a quote in one of his books with Beautiful Women, I could paint fannies all day.
Easy.
Because he liked painting the backside of broads.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's not where it ended. I'm sure he didn't get up and shake their hand and say, have a good evening, miss. See you tomorrow. I'm sure it ended some other way.
But,
hey, since you got the clothes off already.
And he was a comic book artist way back in the 40s. Let's look at this from Taschen, one of the greatest bookmakers in the world. These are his inks here doing comics. But he is a renowned fantasy painter. I mean, so many comic book artists and professional illustrators copy Frank Frazetta. Everyone wants to be Frank Frazetta and paint as skillfully as he does. He just did pulp book covers, movie posters, endless painting. Death Dealer is one of the most famous. There's so many sculptures and t-shirts and things of that. Just that power of that lion or that tiger there. He's so damn. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Frank Frazetta is unbelievable. If you don't know who Frank Frazetta is, please educate yourself and look into it. Your life will be better if you know Frank Frazetta's work. It just Joe Mello for $5. Thank you, friend. Hey, brothers, I haven't sent a message in a while. God bless you. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Joe. When you send
Joe,
for just $5 a day, you too can keep the Belgian buns shaking.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty.
if it wasn't for donors like you, Van Damme's buns might not be vibrating on my screen for you.
Dude, you're giving me a donor.
And Tony says, was it painted? These are oil paints. And then the black and white, that was ink. So you do the black and white with the paintbrush. So you would draw it with pencil, and then you would paint it with a black paintbrush, the black and white. The color, that was all oil painting. So, yeah. So Frank Frazetta, American legend. The greatest American painter, in my opinion, J.C. Leyendecker. Unbelievable. Also very gay. Back when you could not be gay publicly, he had a friend or a roommate or buddy guy that he left a lot of his paintings and stuff to when he died. So, but if you look at J.C., okay, now I have to bring it up because I'm an artist. I'll show you J.C. Leyendecker's. He is my favorite freaking painter, and I'm gonna go take some painting classes. But he draws. Let's look at this. Look at those guys. He draws the most beautiful men you've ever seen. So years later, when everyone's like, "Oh, he was gay," it's like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense."
Like back before it was fun.
And I'm not putting him down. I'm not picking on the guy. I'm just saying. J.C. Leyendecker from another planet. So good at painting. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. He did a lot of fashion illustration, all that. He did covers like Norman Rockwell for the Saturday Evening Post. So we're talking 100 years ago, guys. It's unbelievable work. His Thanksgiving and holiday paintings are just, it's so beautiful. To me, it's so aspirational. Like, how can I be like this guy? I'll be taking some watercolor portrait classes soon and going in person to take life drawing classes soon at an atelier.
Uh-oh.
At an atelier near my home.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh.
Those live painting classes doesn't usually involve naked broads.
Naked broads. Look at this.
Hey.
Look at this. This is an ad for Aero dress shirts.
Yeah, what is that style of drawing? Because you got those, early 20th century, like you see like grocery store ads, with the little boy bringing home the butcher paper wrapped meat and stuff. But they all had that style, that early 20th century, like 1910 to like 1930, kind of that style, like what we're looking at now. Is there a name for that?
I don't know the particular name for this, but I would say this is J.C. Leyendecker. No one paints like him. Like the texture he gets, because it looks like photorealistic. And then you zoom in a little and you see these giant paint strokes, giant ones, going horizontally and vertically. But I mean, look at the football player on the right, the high school football player, how beautiful he is.
Yeah, but you see
his men are always cherry cheeked,
Yeah, the glow of their skin and the curly hair.
It's just, it's true beauty. I mean, this is just insane talent, hard work. He is by far my favorite painter. It's unbelievable stuff. Truly unbelievable. I don't know how he does what he does. I suppose if I painted for the next 50 years straight, I'd figure it out.
Yeah, he probably had some skills.
Probably had some talent and a lot of hard work. You combine those two, and there is no limit. I want to find like a Thanksgiving, because he did these Thanksgiving paintings. Then we'll move on. But he did these Thanksgiving paintings that are unbelievable. So J.C. Leyendecker, Thanksgiving. Look at this. Look at the cartooning in this. It's so beautiful, the cartooning in this. Damn, dude.
Yeah. He's like, hey, what do you want to do? Come here.
And look at this. Look at the blue light he's rimming things with. It's just making everything glow. That light blue with all that orange and brown. It's insane.
Hey, you bring the maize and the sweet potatoes, I bring the turkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little red bastard.
Antonio says, Grandma gifted mom, aunts, uncles Norman Rockwell's art books. Listen, if your people love Norman Rockwell, they will super duper love J.C. Leyendecker. And Norman Rockwell is a master, one of the great American masters. J.C. Leyendecker is better. And I'm not trying to be like a weird hater of Rockwell. Damn. He's one of the legends. But Leyendecker
that's saying something.
Leyendecker's on another planet, dude. He just is. There's no one that has done what he's done. And in my opinion, there's no one. The amount of cartooning and realism combined is unbelievable to me. I'll do one more, but look at this. Look at this. You really, I don't know if it's coming through on the net. But you got to look at the shapes, the folds in the clothes, the subtle folds in that napkin, the texture of the wood, the shine, the texture of the hair, the anti-stropic highlight on that guy's hair. Yes, there's a word for that. It's unbelievable to me. It's so fucking good.
That's what I mean. That style, that shit's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Jason Linedecker, American hero, and gay before it was cool and trendy. You know?
Paved the way. Yeah, it took a lot of dicks for you to get here.
Old Renaissance movers likes the contemporary photographers. Yeah, and Ramdog says Jeff Watts will help me learn. Yes, the Jeff Watts Atelier is a great art school here in San Diego. Amazing place. Antonio says Shadow Shine is crazy. Antonio, go on Amazon, get Linedecker books. You can get them for not too much money. There's reprints, soft covers, and all that. You just stare at them for hours. It's just a thing of beauty. That's what I do. You know, so yeah, J.C. Linedecker, one of the greatest of all time. I put it Linedecker, Frazetta, Rockwell, greatest American painters of all time. And there are tons of American painters that are amazing, but that's where I put it. Linedecker is the king. There is no higher. Sucker MCs must call him sire. So there you go.
So if you're a sucker MC, don't call him anything else. Very clear.
All right. So where are we? Are we on? I think we're on your last one.
Last one, people. That's all I got.
This is Jericho's last. It's if it bleeds, we can kill it. Or
if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Right.
Dude, that's the coldest shit ever.
It is.
If it bleeds, we can kill it, because that's a turning point in the movie. That's where they go from, oh, what is that? What was that? To, all right, now we know this thing's mortal. We hit it. Now we just got to put a plan together to kill its piece.
Well, you may think it's just on the surface a dumb cliche like one-liner, but it is actually character development to show you who Arnold Schwarzenegger Dutch is.
Yeah.
Here's how. He's the leader, and he's not panicking. And in that moment, it's basically the words he doesn't say that are in that if it bleeds, we can kill it is, hey, guys, terrifying, scary, I know. Calm down because, and then he says out loud, if it bleeds, we can kill it. So he's reassuring everyone and leading everyone. And I'm sure that's intentional because Shane Black, who wrote that thing, is a great freaking writer. Shane Black wrote a little movie that I want to review on here eventually, The Last Boy Scout, because I've never seen it and I've heard it's great. Shane Black wrote a little movie you may have heard of called Lethal Weapon. Shane Black is a pretty damn good writer. And Shane Black is also in Predator as the guy with glasses who reads comic books. What the hell's his name?
Who keeps telling stupid jokes.
Right. That's Shane Black, your writer there. So, yeah.
She said, I want a little pussy. He's all, hey, I want a little pussy. She said, me too. Mine's as big as a house. Get it? He's like, that's where you get the Predator takes that little sound bite. But yeah, man, this is, like I said, it's a turning point in the movie. It's more than just a throwaway line, for lack of a better term. And it's some cold shit. It's like, if it bleeds, like, oh shit, we have a plan now. If it bleeds, we can kill it. We're going to kill it, is what he said. Right. So yeah, man, I think that's one of the coldest lines.
Right. Ever. So my final fifth one, and I do have a bonus. Man, that's the second time I've done that.
So inscoopable.
That's the second time I've done that. Is it Sylvester or Daffy? My finalement, my final one of my top five. Hasta la vista, baby.
Baby.
That is so like badass, like devil may care. Like what are you gonna do? He's just mocking the guy and then blows him to pieces when he's frozen.
Yeah. And it showed the human side of him. He was able to learn. He almost developed empathy. Almost, he's still a Terminator. But that part was hella cool. And that was everywhere. That was in the promo for the trailer that was on TV everywhere. And then he shoots him. That was Hasta la Vista, baby was fucking everywhere. Huge.
Right. Yeah, that's a huge one. Is it bigger than I'll Be Back? I don't know. I kind of feel like it is, and then I go back and forth on that. Are either of them bigger than Get to the Choppa? I don't know. So what I need you to do now, Jericho, and I'll throw in my bonus sixth one, and you can think of a bonus one too that you left off, and we'll just talk about them real quick. I need you to pick your top 2 from your 5. We're gonna make a poll.
Okay. I go with if it bleeds, we can kill it. Kill it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't want to do 2 Arnie ones. So I'm your Huckleberry. Go ahead. Go with that.
Okay.
That's a strong 2.
Okay.
Strong.
All right. Best quote. I'm your Huckleberry. And then your other one was what?
Damn it. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Okay.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Yeah.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Those are yours. And then mine would be okay. Let's see. Make my day and all right, start poll. The poll is out there, guys. Pop out
Start
chat.
that poll in your. Never mind.
All right. I think I wonder who's going to win this, because I think it should be Make My Day or Get to the Chopper, obviously.
Yeah.
And then okay, so my 6th one though. My 6th one is Gerard Butler in 2005's 300, the comic book by Frank Miller from Dark Horse Comics, directed by the Zack Snyder. This is Sparta. And kicks the guy in the hole. I love that.
Ooh.
I love that one.
Okay, I'll stick with the sword and sandals, and I'll say, "Are you not entertained?"
Ooh,
how about that?
That is a good one.
That's another one that everybody says, "Are you not entertained?" Yeah,
are you not entertained?
Yeah, that was a shit.
Somehow I got a German poster for 300. I don't even know what. I have no idea what that means.
Something racist.
Right. Let's hope not. If that's offensive, I don't apologize.
Well, it's like Germans, like aren't they like racist?
Right. If it's offensive, grow thicker skin.
Like
look at Secretary not sure. I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, and
but I think that would be more of like an 80s iconic one-liner.
Yeah. Jose Taco says, "How about Adrian?" That's my wife's name.
You asked your wife about that one. I bet
that should have been my number 1. That's my wife's name. Yeah.
I bet she fucking.
Yo, Adrian, why'd you get this German 300 poster for me? We speak English here.
I wish she had a $100 bill for every time somebody said, "Adrian." You guys would be putting on the Ritz. You'd have a top hat on right now, Gabe. You'd have a top hat and a cane.
No, when you don't know what to do.
Dude. Yeah, I'm sure she heard that shit so many times.
Putting on the Ritz. Be feeling like Gary Cooper, Trooper, all that stuff it says.
Gary Cooper.
My favorite is Stallone and Cobra in true Rocky Balboa voice. Yeah, you want dog? Let's talk. I'm a good conversationalist. I like when he says, what does he say? Crime is you're the disease and I'm the cure.
And I'm the cure.
Right.
Dude, when he in Rocky 4, where he's
if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, when Drago says, "I must break you," and he goes, "Go for it."
See, there's so many.
Go for it. Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Huckleberry's winning. It's their
That's
favorite.
Some cold shit. I'll be
but it's not the most famous. It's not the most famous.
I'll blast you, fool. It's up there. It's up there.
Murdoch, I'm coming for you. I love that one. Murdoch, I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah. Rocky 2. Or Rocky 2, Rambo.
Frankenstein. Oopa doopa.
He's all
my favorite moment in Young Frankenstein is After he's choked to death by Frankenstein and they're doing charades, he goes, "Said again."
Said again.
That's too much, that line. That makes you laugh so hard. Oh my gosh.
It was Abby something. Abby normal.
A man's got to know his limitations of dirty hair. I still hear that one a lot. Yeah.
Or yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Heather points out Hasta La Vista is more famous, but not as good as Huckleberry. Agree. Hasta La Vista is not as good as many of these, but it is more famous than most of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's super famous because, like you said, it was in the trailer, the commercial, whatever. And it is the moment of T2. Mm-hmm. They're in the fire factory, but it's also an ice factory because that liquid nitrogen froze the T1000 or whatever.
And it's a spark factory. They have lots and lots of spark.
Ice and fire. They have everything happening.
Dude, what's the property look like that all these factories? This must be a huge fucking lot.
What's their insurance bill like? Jeez. Abby something. Abby
normal. Oh my God. Igor is so stupid. He goes, walk this way. He hands him the stick, the little walking stick. And he starts to do it. And he stands there like, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh, the movie's so good. So good.
Igor.
That's the kind of humor I like. Because most of that movie isn't perverted sex jokes. There's like 3 sex jokes. It's just silly. I love just silly comedy movies. It's just a silly movie.
And so many of those jokes just sneak by you. Just little. Those are the jokes I like, but not the main character, but the supporting cast of the jokes, the little ones that sneak by. Like when he said, "Damn it, just had it."
My yesterday, we'll let this thing ride longer until I win. Adrian, you got to vote for Get the Chopper and tell the kids to vote for Get the Chopper.
Oh, do the right thing, Adrian.
I'm rigging it like Biden at 3 a.m. I got to rig votes.
Is this considered nepotism, even though she's not your daughter?
It is. It is. It's totally me cheating and trying to rig the vote. You got to get the family to vote for Get the Chopper. Come on. Call my brother, too. Call Abe on the phone.
Oh, I remember. When he told him, he says, I'm a pretty talented surgeon. I can help you with that hump on your back. He goes, what hump? He goes, never mind. What the fuck? He was questioning his own sanity.
Work was doo-doo.
My grandfather's work was doo-doo. He stabbed himself in the leg.
Tony C off the top rope. If you're talking yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, I just said that. Right. Yeah, from Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Right. Dude, Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis deserves like some kind of series about his career. Because Bruce Willis, yes, he's super, but I don't think he gets the respect he deserves as an action star, because that's what he was. And even though he didn't have the muscles, he wasn't a martial artist, Bruce Willis had some of the best action movies. Die Hard.
He was the everyman badass. See, Stallone and Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, they had the muscles and all that. Bruce Willis just looked like a normal one of us that, does some push-ups and lifts a few weights and all that. He wasn't a slouch, but he wasn't the bodybuilder. But he was like, oh, he's an everyman. I could do that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And, he could fight, whoop somebody's ass, knock some people out. Dude, no one since Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca has smoked a cigarette cooler than Bruce Willis. He just had that look, that squint in his eye, and he's like, hey, what are you going to do? And he's fucking, dude, come on. Bruce Willis, that dude, he deserves more praise for what he was as an actor. I mean, not that he's dead, but he's dealing with some issues to where he can't act anymore. But Bruce Willis,
say, Diesel was saying in the chat, he doesn't remember like his life now. Like he can't speak anymore. He doesn't remember anything. He has Alzheimer's real bad, right? That's what's wrong with him.
It's sad. No, something I've never heard of.
Some brain function thing is not. It's real bad.
That's really sad, man. Because Bruce Willis, come on, Die Hard is an action movie and a Christmas movie. There's very few people that can say that. You're either one or the other. He's both and does it very well, by the way. But Bruce Willis.
If Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then Home Alone is an action movie.
Okay, fine. I'm down for that.
Oh, look at that. Look at me rigging the vote. My family's coming through and voting late in the middle of the night.
Typical of the
Yes.
Bidens. The
Yes.
Biden crime family.
130,000 votes showed up to get to the
Eltain
chopper.
crime family.
At 1 in the morning, all the votes showed up, and they all went to me.
They were all so like, hey, what are you gonna do? It happens. It happens. But yeah,
the guy
man.
who started on moonlighting, Willis, really broke through.
Dude,
Yeah,
Bruce Willis is the shit, man. The Last Boy Scout. You want to talk about the every wrong what? What am I wrong about?
Yeah, Antonius, tell us what he's wrong about because we're a little behind on that.
But
it was
you
my
look
son,
at the Last Boy Scout.
Huh? I need to see it. I haven't seen it. I saw the poster of it the other day when I was looking for some stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I need to see this." Because my friend told me 30 years ago when it came out that it's a good one. So, and
Last Boy Scout,
that right there, the Last Boy Scout, Shane Black, Predator, Lethal Weapon. That's a Shane Black movie.
It's a Warner Brothers movie. It has, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But 90s, late 80s, early 90s, Warner Brothers movies, Lethal Weapon, Last Boy Scout, they had a certain sound effect for the gun. It was unique to Warner Brothers.
The big,
guns don't sound like that, but that sound effect was fucking cool. Just like punches don't sound like that. But anyway, it was unique to Warner Brothers. No, they probably had a copyright on it. But the Last Boy Scout, Bruce Willis is like an ex-cop down on his luck, divorced, falls asleep drunk in his car. He's a private investigator. Dude, just home run, just Barry Bonds. They just injected him in his ass cheek in the locker room with steroids. Oh, boom, home run every single time. Bruce Willis is a shit. Last Boy Scout is an awesome action movie. Also co-starring Halle Berry.
Right. And another way we could do these top 5 lists is we don't each have to have a list. We could collaborate texting the top 5 Bruce Willis movies and just go through the top 5 together.
Oh, easy.
You know what I mean?
Easy. But old Renaissance boomer. Okay, Lauren Bacall. Yes, but that's a lady. There's no woman in the world who's ever been in this world who can light a cigarette cooler than Humphrey Bogart and Bruce Willis. It doesn't exist. The head tilt, like I said, that Bruce Willis smirk, kind of turns his mouth to the side. New York, hey, I'm a working class guy. What are you gonna do? Dude, come on. Bruce Willis is the coldest motherfucker out there. And I'll even give him one of his great movies that would definitely make a top 5 would be Fifth Element. Dude, come on.
Love that.
Can't fuck with Bruce
Willis.
Think
about dudes in the old days just looking so great. Cary Grant.
Exactly. Come on. Imagine Cary Grant. Cary Grant in a subway lighting a cigarette. Get out of here.
When was the last time you saw a dude looking or acting like this?
Dude, look at that cleft chin. If a woman was standing in front of Cary Grant like that and he lit a cigarette, she's pregnant.
Right.
That's it. She can't help it through osmosis.
This photo this photo makes me feel sorry for modern women.
This as a man, if you look at this photo, your testosterone is going to go up like 5 points.
Right. My beard just got thicker.
Could you imagine, dude, he's coming out of a hotel, bending a corner look at the look on his face.
Right.
He just got some. There's 3 women up in his hotel room panting right now, wondering where'd he go?
Right.
And he's going to handle some business. He's probably going to eat a steak with Frank Sinatra and laugh and smoke cigarettes all night.
Right.
Jeez, man.
That photo makes you feel sorry for women, and this photo makes you feel sorry for men. Audrey Hepburn. Jeez.
Are there any pretty female celebrities left? Sydney Sweeney, all right, not counting her.
What about Zendaya?
Zendaya? But I'm talking timeless beauty. Zendaya is not a timeless
joking
beauty.
About Zendaya.
I was going to say, what the fuck? That girl is I went to high school where girls look better than her. But those timeless, gorgeous, and not just gorgeous, but relishing in their beauty, in being enveloped by it, enjoying it, using it to their advantage. Jeez, man, we got these. What's her name?
End up like? How do we go from like men looked like this or tried to look like it to like weird guys on TikTok, doing what they do now? How?
It's disgusting, man. And the chicks, we went from Audrey Hepburn or Lauren Bacall, as we mentioned before, to fucking Rachel Ziegler. What? Get out of here! You talk about going from sugar to shit, as my dad would say. What a fall from grace.
Sugar to shit. I think the most beautiful actress of all time is Grace Kelly. Now, to me, there's a difference between being either really beautiful or really sexy. But she looks like she's so feminine. You know, she looks like she's made of porcelain or something, you know?
Then I would put Lena Horne or what's her name? Jane Mansfield.
Yeah, with the cans.
Or Peggy Lipton.
We got to call her Jane Cansfield.
Hey, over here. And Peggy Lipton.
Yeah.
I mean, just, you know, these women, she looks like she's the woman on the Columbia pictures in the beginning holding the torch. She looks elegant. She looks graceful. Grace Kelly. There you go. But can you pull up Lena Horne?
Yeah, let me find good old Lena Horne.
And what's her name? Jane Mansfield. She kind of looks like Marilyn Monroe, but a little prettier.
Yeah, Lena Horne has like 1,000-watt smile. Let me try and find nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong
you're not getting kicked
with
out of the
that.
Dead Free and Crackers?
Yeah, Lena Horne, jeez. Yeah, she was a looker.
But look at there's a standard they're all maintaining.
Right.
Like none of them are deviating from the standards of beauty.
I'm a big fan. I put too many of Donna Reed, by the way. It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Come on.
Hey.
But do those women exist anymore? Or are they all crowded out by these non-binary freaks?
Besides your wife and my wife, pretty much no.
But we have Laura Dern now.
Well, there you go.
That's like somebody taking you have your favorite meal and they take your plate away, and instead of giving you back a plate, they give you a sack of like a garbage bag full of mayonnaise.
Hold on, let's do a little side-by-side comparison, guys.
That dude, and I use that term loosely, he is a bitch and a half. He is such a pussy. And did you see the videos of him like holding hands with his co-star and like putting his arm around her? She's rubbing his neck during an interview and she's engaged. Like, dude, number one, hey, don't be doing that. Like, you're disrespecting your man. I'm not down for that shit. Dude, she's rubbing his neck.
I saw.
Bro, are you kidding me? My wife is rubbing some dude's neck like that? Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Oh, well, dude, honey, he was nervous.
Dude, I'm coming off camera and I'm knocking that dude into another fucking area code.
I don't know. We went from Cary Grant looking like that to this guy being a leading man.
What a bitch. He's the kind of dude your girlfriend would go crying to him and he'd fucking bang her. That's why you don't have there's no such thing as male and female platonic.
But he's the kind of guy that after he was done with the woman, he would cry, "Hold me."
Oh yeah, he's the one holding his leg. He's crossing his legs and going to the bathroom. I don't want to make a mess.
Hold on, I gotta pee.
Yeah. He was holding his legs up.
I don't know.
She was covering his mouth.
We gotta work on this. We should probably start wearing suits on this show.
I know, it makes you want to step your game up.
Yeah, I feel honestly when I look at this picture of Cary Grant, I feel a little bit of shame. You know?
And it's not even Cary Grant; it's Cary Grant. You have to say, you have to get that man his respect. Cary Grant.
Oh, what have we done?
Cold.
What have we done?
Cold. That's probably a custom suit made by some little Italian guy with the between his knuckles are skinny, but his knuckles are all big and swollen.
Right.
He doesn't even need a tape measure anymore. It doesn't even have numbers on it anymore. He just knows.
Yeah.
God.
He's got the vest. He's got the fucking suit coat under there, and then the overcoat, the hat, the tie.
That hat. Look at that hat.
The collar's crisp. The hair is parted. The shoes, the pants are correct. The hem. Oh man. I'm walking around sometimes. I quit wearing slippers. You have to understand. I didn't wear shoes most of the time, and I had an excuse, but I got over it. I have humongous feet, and I cannot find socks that fit correctly. I go on Amazon. I write size 15, 16, 17, whatever. You buy them. They show up. They're just like the size 12 socks. And this sounds wimpy, but it's so hard to put my socks on and shoes. I'm just yanking and twisting and yanking. I'm just going to wear my slippers. And I did that for years. And that, you're out at the store, you're at the bank, and you're wearing slippers. Come on, dude.
You mean like flip-flops? Not like house
shoes? Yes, thongs. I called them thongs growing up.
No, that's different. Thongs.
And that became, up the butt crack. But when we were little, they were called
Flip-flops.
thongs. So
Yeah, man, we've come a long way, I guess, in the wrong direction as far as clothing. But and the hat that tops everything off, literally and figuratively. But shiny shoes, shiny dress shoes. That tells you what caliber of man you're dealing with. Like a nice shiny pair of dress shoes. I used to enjoy, like in the military, shining shoes. Guys used to pay me to shine shoes. Like everybody had different skills. Some guys would iron the military creases, shining shoes, writing letters, whatever. But I could shine the shit out of some shoes. You melt the shoe polish. Anyway, there's levels to it. But man, a shiny pair of shoes, that says a lot.
interesting. I had no idea about that. People are saying that there's a thing. I didn't know if you knew this, Jericho. I'm going to drag this over here. This is during the show, the chat. You get XP for sending a super chat or for leaving comments or whatever, interacting. It's to encourage, the community aspect here. So these are the current rankings. Joe Mello, 275. Some Jerk, 200. None the Miser, 150. Come on, guys. Those are rookie numbers.
150.
Get those numbers up. Let's get those numbers up.
Get your shit up.
Look at that. I won the poll. I'll leave it up, though. You can call your wife to vote for you. So
I was going to win. I'm your Huckleberry would have won.
Well, I guess you are my Huckleberry.
We know the truth. We all know the truth. Gabe employed
that's the second time I rigged it, dude.
Biden tactics. It's all right.
Hold on. I got to grab something. I'm getting a message on my phone, and I got to grab it. Sorry. It's right.
There's an asterisk next to this so-called victory. But yeah, any of these quotes, these one-liners could have won. I mean, they're all classic. And it's like, your favorite song or some shit, or trying to make a list of the 100 greatest songs. It's just impossible. There's so much. As soon as you start looking into it, you're like, oh yeah. And like the comment section here, people are throwing, you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Like, fuck, man,
we're gonna need a bigger boat is huge. I didn't even think for that one.
There are just so many great, not even good, great quotes out there. Yeah. Even if you're talking top action ones, it's still this vast ocean of quotes. And it's a good thing. Like you see reaction videos or something like that. There's people who react to songs. There's content for years.
Right.
For years and years.
I like when they get the young kids to react to something like that they should have heard. It's like, oh, these youngins hear the Beach Boys for the first time. I'm like,
what? You never heard the damn Beach Boys?
How?
I saw one time, this guy's first time hearing Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. If you've had ears that work since 1989, you fucking heard Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. Come on. It's like, oh, I've never heard Thriller. What is it? Let me hear it. Like, who the fuck's ever heard Thriller? You hear that shit on accident.
I remember Thriller came out and I was in first grade in Mr. Schuldener's class. And he asked me at recess if I had seen the Thriller video last night, because I guess it debuted. So my answer was no. We're not allowed to watch it.
No, your parents wouldn't have been down for that.
No, never
That was
saw
pretty
it.
crazy. My first grade teacher was Mrs. Kinsey, Mrs. Irwin Kinsey. She was a bitch. And one day we come back to school on a Monday, she wasn't there, and it turns out she got bit by a baby rattlesnake in her front yard, but she didn't die. It was nice.
You sound disappointed that she made it.
She didn't die, but it was cool having a substitute for like 2 weeks. That was pretty nice.
Can you remember all your teachers? I'll let me see if I can do elementary school. Kindergarten, I didn't go to preschool because my parents loved me and didn't dump me somewhere. Mrs. Sawaski was kindergarten. Mr. Schuldner. Mr. Schuldner was for Mrs. Peggy Stinson. Va-va-voom.
Oh, she sounds like it.
She looked just like Princess Leia, and I was in love, boy. She liked me, and one day she picked me to read the book to the class because she couldn't read it. It was some dog race thing, like the Iditarod, mush in the snow in Alaska or somewhere. And the climax of the story, the dog runs so hard that it dies to cross the finish, like has a heart attack. And she couldn't read it. She was so cute and feminine, and she couldn't. So she asked me to read the end of the book. We were
my hero, my 7-year-old hero.
Yeah,
Read
Will
this
you
passage.
please read the? I
Read this
saved her.
final passage.
Yeah. No, we were an item. She didn't know, but we were an
She
item.
didn't know, but you guys,
Me
yeah.
and Miss
fucking
Stenson.
kids.
What a stereotypical thing to do, be in love with your teacher when you're 7 years old.
Yeah, you in your mind, you had a job at the plant.
Mrs. In third grade, Mrs. Herndon. Fourth grade, Mrs. Stevens, whom I think once or twice went on and on about her pending divorce and then made us all uncomfortable in class. And then in fifth grade, Mrs. Pickford, who was an old hippie. And I took guitar from her the summer after fifth grade, and she taught us all a bunch of protest folk songs. How many roads must a man walk down before they
hippies,
call him a man?
Little activists, you didn't even know.
We did. We played all these hippie. I'm 10 years old. I don't know these are protest songs.
Well, dude, if you were in Mrs. Stinson's class now, she'd probably bang you. That's what these female teachers seem to be doing now.
Well, let's see. She's probably like 25. It has been 40 years. So she's 65.
Perfect. I remember
she can give me a discount from the back of the menu.
Hey, girl, look now. I don't want to pay full price.
Hey, girl, let's go to dinner at 3 and order off the back of that menu.
She's like, hey, you see this right here? AARP.
Yo,
that shit down.
Yo, tell the people at the retirement home I'm about to pick you up.
Like, I don't pay that price. Click. Pay that shit. It's before 5 p.m. I don't pay that price.
I don't know the name of the book, Ram Dog. He says, I have no idea. It was about some dog winning a sled race, and as he crossed the finish line, his heart burst. And she made me read the last couple
Gabriel, please.
Because I was the best reader in class. You know, one time, dude, you're gonna laugh so hard at this. My wife thinks it's so funny. We were standing next to her to like give her papers, like me and another kid and another kid. She was talking to them, talking to the other one, wasn't talking to me yet. And she looked at one of the kids. She's like, oh, wow, Julie, you have really nice eyelashes. And then for whatever reason, she turned and looked at me. I have really long, thick eyelashes. And I went like that.
Real quick.
And then she says, you have nice eyelashes too, Gabe.
You know, I know.
That's when I knew we were in love.
That's when you knew you had to get down on one knee. I remember all my
Antonius is being a filthy degenerate. Look at this. It says the real question is dentures or no dentures. How dare you, Antonius?
Of course, no dentures.
How dare you?
But once we get to high school or junior high, then you have like multiple classes and different teachers. But I definitely remember all my teachers. Mrs. Kinsey, I don't remember kindergarten, but Mrs. Kinsey, that bitch, first grade. Mr. Dutro, Mr. George Dutro, second grade. He looked like Tom Selleck's brother who didn't get into acting.
Wow.
Very good looking dude. Wore the blazer with the leather patches on the elbow. Nice. Very 80s, 1987. Mr. George Dutro. And then third grade was Mrs. Bigby. She was already like 65. Like she was on her way out. But I remember we watched E.T. on the last day of school and it said shit. And the whole class was like, oh my God. She was like, I don't give a fuck. And fourth grade was Mrs. Paget, who to this day sends me and my wife birthday cards.
Wow.
Every single year. Even when I was in the Navy overseas, they got mail call.
What happened that she likes you so much?
I don't know. I think she does it for a lot of students. Wow. But she, to this day, she sends us birthday cards. Fifth grade was Mrs. Husby. She got divorced while we were.
Mrs. Husby lost her husby while she was your teacher.
She did. Miss Husby lost her hubby. And her son.
So she changed her name to Mrs. No Husby.
She wore a veil for a week. But her son was in our class and he was a ginger. She was a ginger too. So he had a tough time being a ginger and your mom's a teacher on campus. Yeah, it's tough for him. But I remember she was a hang glider. She liked to hang glide. Maybe with the guy she was
living on the edge. Real quick, Secretary Not Sure says our Padres are up 7-1. Let's go. And also happy belated birthday, Gabe. Thank you. My 47 years.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and I'm going to end the poll.
And
because I could cheat one final time and I won't out of respect.
You already cheated. Cheated.
Because I could switch to, I have a few Google accounts because I have the Big Man Comics account. I have some other emails for my business. So I have multiple YouTube accounts and I could go into them and vote right now. I shall not. But
you're awesome.
Huckleberry wins. I'm your Huckleberry wins. But so does Get to the Chopper. It is a tie, both at 31% and the poll.
But if you take into account you're cheating, then I
Jericho, it's my favorite thing. Everyone gets a trophy. We both won.
Participation.
Yay.
You're all winners, no losers.
Right.
Everybody Everybody squeeze onto the first place podium. No,
Yeah. Make My Day came in last, which surprises me. I thought that might be the winner.
The wiener.
The
I mean,
polls
it was up against a pretty stiff competition.
The polls are rigged. It's Russian interference.
Mother Russia. That
Mother Russia poll rigs you.
That singing that they always play, like when the troops are the army's
Do,
marching in front of the
I know the Russian national anthem. I know it from playing the Call of Duty video game.
I think they're just saying vodka over and over again.
And I know the Mexican national anthem, the entire tune of it, which is like over a minute long. I could do. I don't know the words, but I know the tune because listening to radio in San Diego, by law, they have to play the Mexican national anthem on some of the stations here because the stations broadcast out of Tijuana, Mexico. Because Tijuana is way higher than San Diego. Parts of it has like a hill, some hills in it that are way above our elevation here. And they put the radio towers on those for some of the American radio stations. So
how did Tijuana turn into Tijuana?
So I went to Ensenada right before Comic-Con, like last weekend. And we drove my son dropped us off at the border. We crossed on foot into TJ. And then we got an Uber and drove to Enterprise Rent-A-Car. But for whatever reason, the Enterprise, like the directions to it, were totally wrong. And we ended up in the super hilly neighborhood. And it's not a great neighborhood. It's very dangerous. And before we got to the Enterprise that wasn't in this neighborhood, and I had to re-put it on the phone and find it, and it was like 5 miles in the other direction. We got to a hill steeper than Lombard Street. It was so steep, our Uber driver hit it, just peeled out and couldn't go up the hill. Then he backed up like 20 yards. I'm like, this motherfucker's not going to gun it, is he? He drove around and went like 3 blocks away. We get to the top of the hill, and there's no Enterprise Rent-A-Car. It's like, of course, there's just like houses up here, and they're like broken, sheet metal, plywood. It's not great. It's a lot of poverty. And the driver says, this is a very dangerous neighborhood. And I'm like, during the day? And he's like, 50%. I'm like, hey, let's go to Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Why don't we leave?
Yeah,
why don't we
right
leave?
now.
He was confused. He's like, there's no rent-a-car up here. And I'm like, the map says it's here. So anyway, rented the car, drove an hour and a half down to Ensenada, Mexico, which go there if you can. You can get a beautiful hotel down there for not much. And they speak English because all the cruise ships land in Ensenada. Coming down from LA and all that, they land in Ensenada, Carnival Cruise, all of it. The restaurants take dollars because of that in the tourist area right by the dock. So we went down there, but we stayed away from that to stay at a little bit quieter place at a luxury resort place for just 2 days because our birthdays were both last week and it was right before Comic-Con. So for our little birthday trip before the craziness of Comic-Con, we went to Mexico. It was very nice. And I recorded a bunch of videos on my phone to post for you guys on YouTube that I haven't turned into videos because I've been so busy. So I'll make them eventually. Eating tacos. I went and had a birria.
Oh, legit.
Birria is braised meat. And we went to this restaurant. It was Birria Guadalajara. And it was, I got a bowl of meat. And then tortillas and all the toppings and salsa. And it was ridiculous. My wife got these beans. You could taste all the bacon grease. Dude, it was so good.
Lard.
And they had the mariachi band in there playing and, screaming and playing. And lots of tourists, but lots of locals too. I noticed there was mostly Mexicans, though. Not a lot of Americans, unless the cruise ship had been there for a few hours. And then we went and saw the Bufadora. The Bufadora. That is a thing south of Ensenada. It's a blowhole on the coast there. There's a rocky cliff, and there's like 300 yards of just tourist trap, just shop, 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 shop. And I bought some really good food there, some like churros and other things. But there's a point where the water hits this rock structure and gets pushed in and like 50 feet in the air. It's really neat. So people just go down there. It's like a curiosity to go down to the Bufadora, if you want to say it with a super American accent.
Bufadora, take me to that booth.
Hey, man.
Booth.
Y'all heading down to the Bufadora?
I want to get boofed. I think boofing is when this is really disgusting too, but I think
I've heard a comedian say what boofing is.
It's crazy. Like the Bufadora, take me there. Hey, like
wasn't the Bufadora like they're putting drugs in their butt?
Yeah, and then they like
the
fart
boofing.
it out, or you boof it out of their bunghole. Yeah, you boof it out of that chocolate.
And he says,
starfish.
Gabe be boofing. Hell no.
Man, you're boofing.
I thought that meant they took drugs up their butt. Like, because the blood vessels will absorb the cocaine or whatever.
No, I think it's like blown into your face via the butthole.
Oh, please, no.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, I want to get high,
If
but I
you're a
also
drug
want
addict
pink
and
eye.
you find yourself taking drugs this way, is this
Like,
your
hey,
rock bottom? You
is
realize
anybody-
there's a problem?
Does anybody know how to get pink eye in here? Yeah, I have a way.
This
called
can't be the
boofing.
way that I don't.
Put your eyeball near someone's butt.
Sometimes I find out stuff
That's how
people
you'll
do,
get it.
and I can't figure out why they would do it.
Do you want a strong case of pink eye? That's how
Look
you
at this. None of the mice says, "Not with my boofador, you don't."
This is mine and mine only.
Ah.
Yeah, man, people are fucked up, dude.
He said he was going to take me to the boofador, and he lied.
He lied. There's some stupid water coming down the fucking ground, man. I won't come all the way down here for that. I want some coke.
But it
up
was
some
really
bungalow.
fun. And
Especially if you're
boofador, summon your brother. I want to speak to him.
I mean, anywhere you can boof is
Oh,
fine.
look at this shit. My daughter's like, I'm at work. How do I vote? I
No.
already ended the poll. I let it
Back
end
off.
in 5 minutes.
Back off, Minnie.
Hold on. The poll's reopened, and I win.
We got
again.
one more. Get in here. Yeah, I can guess who she's going to vote for.
Todia says, I was at a party. Apparently, a dude gave himself a wine enema, and I left. Good call.
Oh, yeah, we got to go.
Because Antonius, that was only going downhill from there.
Yeah, you got to make a plate and get out of there.
And I recommend Ensenada to any of you that can get this way. It's not expensive to go. I mean, you can spend money anywhere you want. But and driving in Mexico, I'd never done it before. My mom explained to me when I was in high school. I don't remember why. But in Mexican culture, driving, there's a concept called la diferencia, the difference. We have stoplights. We have traffic laws. We have painted lanes and all that. But if you were there first and you think you can make it, go ahead, my friend. Now, this is not officially written down everywhere, but it is practiced. It is a charming concept in Mexico. I had to get used to when I was driving around down there. So, because I remember one time it was like I was at a stoplight and a guy pulls up like on my right, and I thought I was in the rightmost lane at the red light. I'm like, no, there's a third lane. I didn't even notice. And then the light turns green and we go. It's like, no, there were only 2 lanes. And he's like trying to mush in and all this stuff. And
oh, no.
So just a little bit of stuff like that. I've ridden in taxis down in Tijuana, and it's fun. We'll just say it's fun,
That'd be a little nerve-wracking.
So, yeah, but I love it. I visit Mexico. I tell you guys about it all the time. So it's fun. I go to a foreign country. It's 20 miles from my house.
Nice. You still don't have the best Mexican food.
We have the absolute best Mexican food. What a
Okay.
joke. What a joke.
Okay.
You think up in the farmland of Northern California that you guys, and by the way, you guys can't even name where you live correctly. Have you looked at a map? It's not Northern California. It's Central. Northern California is like 500 miles north of you guys. San Francisco is in the middle of California, and you guys call it Northern California. It's in the middle. It is geographically in the middle. It's not at the top. I am Southern California. I'm on the border. That
has nothing to do with the poor quality of Mexican food that you produce.
You can't be better that far away. That's all.
Yes,
I'm
you
saying.
can. Mexicans come up here too.
More of them come here. We have a way higher concentration.
I don't know about that.
You may have heard there was an issue at our border. You may have heard.
Yeah, but there's a place where I used to live called Salinas in Watsonville, and they might have something to say about that.
Look at that. You guys aren't even in the north. You're the damn middle there. It's mid-California.
Okay, fine. We still have better food than you in Central California. There.
You
Is
can't.
that better?
It's impossible.
Is that better? Yeah, Sacramento. That's where I'm at. I'm getting up there.
Still mid.
Yeah, no,
Mid
that's not
way.
mid-California.
Yeah, mid as
Sacramento's
in unimpressive.
Sacramento's officially Northern California.
It's Sacramento.
That's not mid-California. San Jose is mid-California. Central.
California has the best Mexican food, better than Mexico. I would say,
yeah,
of all the Mexican food I've ever had, it is the best in Mexico. But the thing about San Diego, and not even LA, that is so close to me, San Diego Mexican food is the same as Mexico Mexican food. A lot of it. And it's just, you don't get that anywhere. You don't get that in New Mexico, Texas. Colorado, Utah, Northern California, Middle California, Nevada. You don't get it. You get it in Mexico, the country, and you get it in San Diego. You don't get it up there.
We have the better food in California because we have the better Mexican.
You guys don't even do the correct tacos. You don't even do the street tacos. You don't even know. You don't even know
We have
how.
the better
That's
Mexicans
why.
up here.
You don't.
That's why.
We have the best.
Better Mexicans, better Mexican food.
Better Mexicans, better pizza.
Papa John's.
It would be Papayan.
Papayan Yamboyak.
You want to go to a Starbucks? Get me a coffee,
Hey, give me un Pepsi.
a Pepsi, and a Chucky fried chicken.
Un Sprite. Not Sprite. Sprite. Well, give me
A Sprite. You have to put an E on it. A Sprite.
A Sprite.
Yeah.
A Sprite.
Look at Heather. Look at Heather
Pepsi.
talking madness. Arizona has the best.
What? No one has ever said Arizona has the best.
By the way, Heather, no one has ever said Arizona has the best anything.
There are no
Mexico.
Mexicans in Arizona. Arizona's the
Walmart.
West Coast Florida.
Andy Contreras says it's actually with a G, Andy.
It's Guatemala. It's Guatemala.
But my little brother, he says it's Walmartines.
Go to Guatemala.
Go to Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Home Depot. It's kind of
Hey,
a
let's go get some lunch at Madonna's.
Yeah.
Let's go to Madonna's. You mean McDonald's? See, Madonna.
Remdog argues that Northern California is everything north of Los Angeles. Like how upstate New York is every place not New York City.
Oh,
I'll tell you this. Everywhere in California that isn't the Bay Area or Los Angeles is awesome.
It's shit.
You know? So
yeah, that's true. That's where the good California is. Outside
Right.
of those two gangrenous wounds,
right.
California is pretty awesome. The farther you get from the coast, the more sane people become.
Nope.
That's
You got to be
just true.
tough to live here and not be a liberal weirdo. That's why I'm staying.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
not
leaving.
to
I was
be-
thinking of leaving. I'm like, I was thinking of leaving. They're down on me. No, fuck them. They can leave. This is the most beautiful place on earth. I'm not leaving. Get out of here.
Yeah, California's pretty awesome.
It is.
Got
It's,
whatever you need.
it's map break, guys. It's time for maps because I love breaking out a map.
Yeah, now it's map time.
It's the map portion. We already brought you the homosexual portion of the show.
Now, this is somehow more homosexual than that. Map time.
The little red there, that's San Diego weather on the globe. It's called Mediterranean weather. That's it. If you don't live here, your weather sucks.
If you don't live in California, you're a piece of shit.
Look at that. They got a little in Chile, a little in Australia. How would you say Australia? You got to do Australia. I can't.
Australia.
Right.
The size of that pika.
Look at the size of that pecker.
Look at the size of that pika. That crocodile.
And it looks like a little on the tip of
Tango.
Africa and then all through the
Just the
Mediterranean.
tip. Just
And
the
that's
tip.
it. Everywhere else is too hot, too cold, too humid, too whatever. I'm not leaving.
I've been to Cape Town, South Africa, and it is very reminiscent of San Diego. Very temperate, manageable, doable, nothing crazy. And it's surprising because you think Africa heat, but no.
Right. It's the end of July. We are in the middle of freaking summer. Do you know what it got up to today? It was like
70?
73, 74, 73. It was, I went to breakfast with my friends, my partners on that sci-fi comic book I'm doing. And we were standing in the parking lot after we had breakfast, brunch. And because we were in the shade, it was kind of cold. And it was, I'm talking, it's 1 p.m. and it was kind of like, ooh, I need a sweater.
Oh my God. What about your Clint?
Like, look at that. I'm not leaving. The liberals can leave. I'm not leaving this.
Leave. You leave.
I live right by the ocean,
fucking-
and I have beautiful weather 99% of the year. I'm not leaving. They can get the hell out of here.
Well, this is what I'm. Oh, you can't see it. Damn it.
Let's see.
It's.
Antonio's saying, got to say
There you
Australia
go.
very nasally. Australia. What do you got? Let me see. 79.
Yep.
It's not bad.
Australia. Well, it was 95 earlier.
It's 102. Heather,
Ouch.
what are you doing? Heather, aren't you from here?
Cooking?
You're
Fucking
always
baking.
mentioning La Jolla. What are you doing over there?
What the fuck are you doing there, Heather?
Oof.
Get your ass over to San Diego. Get your ass to Mars.
Get your ass to San Diego.
Get your ass to San Diego. Yeah.
Have you ever eaten breakfast at Snooze in Lawrence? No, but I ate at Snooze in Phoenix when I was visiting my cousin in Scottsdale.
Phoenix.
Pretty good.
Who decided to
Pretty good.
spell that stupid ass name?
Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah, look at these people checking in with their weather. 62. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do the hot, man. I don't like the heat.
Gabe. So funniest thing
Huh?
ever. Someone threw a lime green dildo on the court at a WNBA game.
We can't show that on the air, but we can laugh about it. What about that poor lady?
Yes,
That
that's
poor
what she
lady in the WNBA
deserved.
who lost her wig?
Oh, I did a video on that. Dude, did you have to run out of the arena? Dude, and then the referee, she's obviously, on the rainbow squad. She has like short hair. And somebody tossed it on the floor. That's what I think of your stupid game.
Well,
You guys
they're
are all
like
a
trying
bunch
to
of-
make the WNBA happen. We don't like
Oh
it.
my
No
God.
one likes it. No one has ever liked it. They've never turned a profit. I'm sorry. It's
Dude.
I like women. I can't watch women play sports if I know that men can also do it way better, faster,
Way
and
better.
more athletic. Women,
Way better.
women are very athletic in their things that are feminine, like dancing, ice skating, ballet. Like, yeah, exotic dancing. Come on.
That is hilarious.
So,
man. That's too funny.
yeah.
The
Well, you're
disrespect.
Jericho Green, so there's the Jericho Green dildo. There you
Hey, I need to start a line right now.
go. Look at that. This is hilarious. Thank you, Antonius. I love this. Best women's sport cooking.
And now, undefeated.
They should do that at the Olympics for the women.
Yeah, throw like a
Folding
green
laundry.
deli. Or should make
What else?
Jericho green delis.
Mopping. Mop the kitchen.
Oh, and then one of these NBA players who doesn't look like Queen Latifah from Set It Off, she went out of bounds and accidentally sat on the cameraman's face.
I saw that.
It's like, yes. Give me the spot every time.
He could have rolled out of the way. He probably could have rolled out of the way. He's like,
No, he was moving his head. He was moving
Oh
his
no,
head. trying to
please,
catch
no.
it. No, please, not vagina.
Heather
And then he
says
was-
sewing and breastfeeding. Those would be good women's sports. There you go.
And then he went, she's like, hey, why'd you sit?
So, yeah. So there you go,
That's
guys.
crazy.
We descended into chaos.
Dang, he was like, yeah.
Tortilla competition. Ooh, we're talking about the Mexican women's Olympic team. Those
Yeah, cool.
abuelitas making the corn tortillas on the comal.
Ike.
So,
That's too funny.
that'd be nice.
Mhm.
Be something to watch. So, I don't know what next week holds. We might do a top 5. We might get back to doing a movie. I couldn't do a movie this week. My person who collects images for me and myself and all, we're way too busy trying to recover from San Diego Comic-Con. It's the biggest Comic-Con in the world. And it's 5 days basically. And it's, weeks of preparation and blah, blah, blah. And didn't get any good sleep for over a week.
Some bitch.
So yesterday I didn't do anything. I laid on the couch and ate. I was just trying to recover. Went out to lunch with my friends though before they left town. So, Andy Contreras asked the eternal question. Now, Andy, we have to be very careful with this. Corn
Ooh, is that a
or
real
flour
question?
tortillas. Now, you got to understand, there basically are no flour tortillas in Mexico. They have them now. It's modern times, but it's not really a thing. Corn, and the corn there tastes different. When I was in Mexico and I eat, it's like, I don't think they have the GMO stuff we have. It tastes very good down there. That said, now if you are Mexican or Mexican, please sit because it's going to hurt your feelings. I
Give it
prefer flour all day.
Yeah.
over corn. Now, if you're having a street taco, of course it's corn. But flour tortillas are so tasty with the little just butter in them, just dunking them in the orange grease from the taco meat. They're so good.
Yeah, man. Flour tortillas beat corn tortillas every day.
Right.
I mean, if I sit down and they throw me a stack of warm corn tortillas, I'm not mad.
No.
But if they
no,
say flour or corn, I'd be like, get that corn shit out of here.
Right.
And bring me
Right.
flour because I love my mouth.
Yeah. It's Heather disagrees. Flour's only good for breakfast burritos. Well, what about a regular lunch burrito? What about a quesadilla? I would rather have flour on a quesadilla, right? So
Hell yeah.
But for a taco, tacos are for you use tortillas on tacos for sure.
A flour tortilla by itself, a warm, fresh flour tortilla by itself is amazing.
You don't understand, Jericho. My grandparents had a Mexican restaurant and tortilla factory. Okay, the back was a tortilla factory. I would pull hot flour tortillas off of the conveyor belt. They're coming off the flame, flour tortillas.
Mhm.
I'd run up to the front of the restaurant, reach in the desk in the cabinet where the cash register was, and pull a Snickers bar out. I would unwrap the Snickers bar and stick it in a hot tortilla and make a chocolate burrito. I'm 6 years old doing this.
Making it happen.
Oh.
Making it
Here's another
fucking
thing I would
happen.
do. Here's another thing. There's my family's Mexican restaurant. In the kitchen, you know, they have the vat of the taco meat, the ground beef with all the orange spices and seasoning, right?
Mhm.
I would take a hot tortilla from the conveyor belt, go into the kitchen, roll it up, that tortilla, dunk it in the taco meat, all the juice and a little bit of meat, and take a big old bite. And then, sorry, customers, I would double dip and do it again.
Oh,
In my defense, I was like 5 years old and nobody was watching me. So.
gross.
Let's see. Andy Contreras says, I'm American. My parents Mexican. I like flour tortillas for burritos and quesadillas, but gotta have corn for tacos, flautas, anything else. Let them toast a little and boom. Yeah, but like, okay, Andy, you're Mexican. I'm half Mexican. If you're having a bowl of menudo, I like pozole, but if you're having menudo, they offer you corn to dunk in it. I would rather dunk flour tortillas in menudo than corn. I really would. That's what I'm talking about, where I prefer the flour. When I got the birria in Ensenada, it was so good. They offered me corn or flour. I got the corn because that's what it came with. My wife got flour with the beans, with the bacon grease. And I was like, oh, I should have got the flour. It's way better.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If it's not a taco, I prefer flour. I really do. Yeah. So there we go. However, corn tortilla chips only. Oh, my God. If someone made flour tortilla chips, call the police, dude.
You know where to find me.
Don't waste any time and tell anyone. Just call the cops.
You know where to find me, guys. I'll be wherever.
Friends would make flour tortillas, fried peanut butter jelly. I would make peanut butter and jelly tortilla burritos too as a kid. Like in high school, I would do that. Yeah. Use the French Mexican bread, bolillos. Wow. I touched a fajita pan when I was 9, None the Miser says, and haven't had Mexican since. It's called Chichi syndrome.
I think I have that too, but not for the same reason.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he uses the Mexican French bread on menudo. I don't like menudo because I don't like chopped up stomach. I prefer pozole, which has the same soup, same corn hominy, but it uses giant roasted hunks of pork. That's better than stomach.
Yeah, you keep that menudo crap.
Yeah, menudo. Oh, it's a national dish in Mexico. Everyone loves it, but not me. No, I don't think it's that gross. I just don't think it's good. I don't think it's repulsive. I can eat it. It doesn't. Well, it's just all rubbery, and it doesn't taste like anything. The menudo itself, like that stomach meat, muscle, it's more like gristle, and it just doesn't taste anything.
It has a stench to it, like the
you're
like
supposed to roast it and then
lining.
boil it, and then it won't taste like anything or smell like anything.
No, thank you, sir.
I don't know. See, we have better Mexicans here. That's why yours tasted terrible. So.
No, we leave all the bad ones down there, and the good ones make it north.
No, see, what happens is they come through and they get to America. Then we here in San Diego, we pick and go, no, you go NorCal, you go NorCal, you go no. We send the lesser ones your way. We send them up there and tell them to, go say hi to Jericho.
Only the strong ones can make it up north. The weak ones, I can do it, and they stay down there.
Langua's gross, Anton. The tongue, no thanks, dude.
I can't do it. I'll have my shitty Mexican.
I take it you don't care for tripe or haggis. That's what menudo is. Tripe is stomach. It's disgusting. Yeah.
All of it's fucking gross.
Yeah. Ugh, no, thank you. No, pozole is the exact same soup as menudo. Take all the stomach out and just put roasted pork chunks in. There you go. I have
minus the stomach lining.
An embarrassment of riches complaint from Mexico. See, when you have too much of a good thing, then you're complaining. But why are you complaining? I've noticed the street tacos in Mexico have too much in them. Like a giant scoop of meat, a giant thing of guacamole, tons of onion, tons of cilantro. And they put beans. They put just a sprinkle of frijoles de olla. They're not refried. They're not mashed. They're like whole beans, boiled beans. And then salsa. And this thing is like just gushing everywhere when you bite it. But it's too much food. It's like when you overstuff a sandwich and you bite it and half the stuff comes out the other side.
Yeah.
So it's very good, very filling, but it's too much of a good thing.
So much.
In Juarez, we had buche tacos, and damn, he's saying it's pork stomach, like pork belly. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Dora the Exporta. Oh no, Dora's gone. They got Ice got Dora. Damn.
Hey, she's got her shit straight. How long has Dora been here?
Yeah, Dora, you've had time to get your papers.
Fuck you, Dora. You're on TV. You know better. Skunka.
Dora. Una exploradora. Remdog says he doesn't mind the taste of tongue. It's a consistency. Yeah. Well, tongue just tastes like beef. It's a giant muscle, but it does feel weird when you eat it. I got tongue at a Jewish deli because I wanted to be that guy. I didn't eat it. I took a few bites. Yeah.
And now you know.
Never mind.
Now you know.
Never
Thought
mind.
I liked it. I don't fucking like it.
Weirdest tongue I've ever eaten at Chino Poblano in the Cosmopolitan Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. Trump derangement syndrome sufferer Jose Andres, the celebrity chef who is an insane leftist, has a picture posing with the second attempted assassin of Trump, by the way. He had a duck tongue taco at his restaurant. Now, a duck tongue is tiny, so this taco had tons of little duck tongues in it. He was not good.
No,
not sure why I got it. But if you want to know who Jose Andres is, and I will never, ever buy a product of his again, because I found out he has complete Trump derangement syndrome. And then after the whole thing with Trump happened on the second attempt on the golf course, that's the guy. Look at Jerga. Look at this. That's the guy. And that's the chef. Why do they know each other?
So I don't know. Shit, man. These people are fucked up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anyway, guys, those are the top 5 quotes of all time. I cheated and tied. I didn't cheat.
As usual.
I had mercy on you. I could have logged into my other account and voted.
Or we could have done it fair, but anyway.
We could have. But I mean, why do that?
Whatever.
Why do that when I could cheat?
Yeah. No, do your thing. This is your channel.
Romans 8 flamingo tongue? That's weird. Okay. So that was the top 5. Then we might do another top 5 next week, and we can infinitely do these. Top 5 Harrison Ford movies. Top 5. I told my wife top 5 best racks. She didn't think it was as funny as I thought.
That's understandable.
But hey, I've got some opinions. All right.
I say if we're going to do top 5 of any person, we got to start with Bruce Willis.
Okay, we might do that. And we'll do the movie thing again, but I feel like I need a break from it for a while. We've been doing that for years. I want to change it up. I love the not argumentative, but the conflict here, the discussion, the discourse of what's better and what's not. So we'll be back Tuesday, 7 p.m. next week. And you got anything to promote, Mr. Jericho?
Hey, just keep your eyes and ears open. Keep looking for my shit. Like and subscribe and all that. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Follow me everywhere on social media. And go to bigmancomics.com and get Empyrean Earth Illuminated. It already exists. I already finished the book. Drew it, wrote it, colored it, printed it. So you will get it. You won't have to wonder if I took your money in a crowdfund and absconded to some secret location where I'll never have to face the music. But you go here, Big Man Comics. You check, guys. We've got T-shirts, we've got posters, we've got 4 variant covers. It's the same book, 4 different covers. I really love the T-shirt. I think the T-shirt is fantastic. You do have to be careful wearing this T-shirt in front of ladies. I don't know if you guys know, but like crazy science fiction stuff can drive women wild. You know what I mean? So, yes, the T-shirt I love, and I'm going up to 3XL. I heard the fans. On past campaigns, I only went to 2XL. I didn't know that there would be a demand for that. So we're going to go sizes small through 3XL on those. So go to Big Man Comics, guys, right now. If you're watching, I want you to go there and get that. We'll start delivering at the end of September. We'll start mailing those out. Like I said, the books are done, so you don't have to worry about me delivering for you guys. And final thing, I might be, I already said yes, and he said yes, in Dean Cain's latest movie.
Nice.
Look at that, Jericho. I'm not going to just review movies. I'm going to be a movie star.
Dude, take it over.
Whoa,
Show up the scenery.
if I'm a movie star, things are gonna have to change around here. If I'm a movie
Hey, I
star.
get it, man. I'll have to contact Adrian to get to you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to Adrian if you want to talk to me. Okay. Don't look right into the camera, please. Thank you.
Avert your gaze.
But yeah, I have an opportunity to go do something fun with Dane in his latest movie, Holy One, with Kevin Sorbo. I get to meet Hercules. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Gabe, don't say that when you meet him. All right.
Oh, you don't think you think he won't think it's fun?
He probably will. I'm sure no one's ever said that to him.
Okay.
You might just be the first person to say that.
Can we say this? Eddie Murphy only makes horrible movies now, like in the last 20 years. Why? Because he's a talent. He is really funny. He can act. And he makes the worst movies on earth. I don't know why. And they all have the same poster, a blank white background with giant red writing. Every poster for every movie he does, that's what it looks
Nailed
like.
it.
Norbert,
I don't get it, man.
Dr. Doolittle.
He's
going to be in the Pink Panther movie revival.
Stop.
What is going on with him?
Money.
Haunted Mansion?
Money.
Meet Dave? What are these movies?
What's the one? Axel, the one he had, the latest Beverly Hills Cop, Coming to America 2, You People. Yeah.
He is a mega talent, one of the best comedians of all time, and he makes
ever. One of the biggest movie stars of all time.
I have no idea what he does. I don't know why he does these movies.
He has no idea what he's doing, obviously.
No idea. Tony C says, will you be a golf caddy? We talked about some stuff, me and Dean. We talked, I might be the romantic lead, so,
Pretty good for your first movie. Pretty good.
But that'll be fun. That'll be fun, and then you'll have to, things will have to change around here once I'm a big star.
Hey, you gave me a heads up. So
yeah, I'm fair. I may be a superstar, but I'm also fair. I'll remember superstar. Hey, man, I'll remember the little people.
Hopefully.
Just turn into a complete douche.
Hopefully.
Just start wearing like what did he call them? Go to hell sunglasses.
Yeah.
You're wearing sunglasses indoor like a complete asshole.
Hey, fuck it.
Oh, goodness. Never me. All right, guys. Love you all. Talk to you. I think I'm going to live stream tomorrow for the drawing show from 11 to noon. I think I'm going to do that. And then we'll definitely be here Tuesday at 7. And I'm going to do everything I can to get Michael Bean on because he and I are best friends now. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like, hit the share. Go to bigmancomics.com. Get my latest sci-fi book. Jericho, is it worth buying that book? Because you already have it. You already read it. Is it worth buying?
Definitely. Already read it. It's amazing. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Get it.
All right. Bye-bye.